And we are live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Savin's World. My name is Saven, and I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me tonight. I hope you all had a great week. It is Friday, and that means it is stream time, my favorite night of the week for sure. So I just debuted the premiere of the 7 Days to Die Tournament of Champions. It's a special collaboration project that I am working on, and I am super excited for this project, guys. It is going to be awesome. Oh, cannot wait until that actually officially debuts, and I can give you guys some more info on that. But we are here this week. It is our live Q&A session. So feel free to ask me any questions that you may have, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. So yes, anyway, thank you guys all very, very much for joining. I hope you had a chance to check out that teaser video. If not, I am going to be playing it a little bit later on here in the stream as well. If you guys have any questions about that, I will answer as much of it as I possibly can. I can't go into too much details as of yet. But just know that it is going to be a huge collaborative effort. Lots of people involved, and it's going to be so much fun. I am really, really excited for it. So before we get going too far, though, guys, it is we are rolling into a brand new month here. So I did need to take this opportunity to give a special shout out to the members of Savin's Court. So I'm going to play that video here real quick for you guys, and then we will get on with the live stream. So 1 second here. Let's go ahead and get this going, and I will be back in just a second, guys. Heading into a brand new month, so I did want to take this opportunity to say thank you to the members of Savin's Court at the night tier and above. These individuals have gone above and beyond the call of duty in their support of Savin's World, and I wanted to give them a special shout out and a huge thank you. Your support is what makes this channel possible and allows me to continue to produce the videos. So let's get right into it and allow me to say thank you to the Knights of Savin's Court. Next up, I would like to say thank you to the members of the Baron/Baroness tier. And last but not least, thank you goes out to the Counts and Countesses of Savin's Court. Thank you all for your continued support. It really does mean the world to me. Now, if you would like to join Savin's Court and find your name on this wall, all you have to do is become either a YouTube channel member or a Patreon member at the Night tier and above. Links to both of those options are in the description of this video. But now, let's get back to it. All right. Thank you very, very much, members of Savin's Court. You guys are awesome. Your support really does go a very long way in helping me be able to make the videos. So thank you guys all so much. Again, if you're interested in becoming a member of Savin's Court, check out the hit that YouTube join button or check out the Patreon link in the description of this video. So thank you very, very much, guys. You are all so awesome. But it is our... Oh, hold on a second here. There we go. Let's see who we've got here. Let's see. Edward, thank you very much for joining the stream today. BB, thank you very much for joining. Top Dog, thank you very much for joining the stream. Sergeant Kane, I hope you are having a great day. Kelly, welcome to the stream. And Ninja's here. Welcome, Ninja. Thank you very much for joining. And Sambe, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. So, guys, this is my and Shannon is here as well. Welcome, Shannon. So glad to see you. Hope you are. Hope you're doing awesome. This is our monthly Q&A session. So during this time, I normally start off by taking the questions submitted by the members of Savin's Court. However, in this instance, I have to actually start the stream with an apology because I've been so wrapped up in getting the Tournament of Champions going and doing regular video work and that kind of thing that I completely forgot to post the Discord reminder letting the members of Savin's Court know that I was doing the Ask Saven stream this week. So, as such, I do not have any questions submitted by the members of Savin's Court. So I have to give a huge apology to the members of Savin's Court. That was totally my bad. I completely got so wrapped up in everything else I was doing that I forgot to do, you know, one of the most simple things that I should have done, and reminded and posted the reminder to get your questions. And so, guys, I was from the bottom of my heart. I apologize. That was my bad, my mistake. And I will definitely make it up to you guys. I will be I'll be posting in the Discord later tonight to get your questions in, and I will answer all of your questions next week. So members of Savin's Court, my sincerest apologies. I'm so sorry that I forgot to do that, guys. I got so wrapped up in everything that I've been trying to juggle and getting the trying to get the big collab up and going, that slipped through my fingers. So, it's totally completely forgot. It was yeah, no excuse. It was my fault. So have to start off with an apology, guys. So members of Savin's Court, you guys are awesome, and I apologize for not putting that in there so you could get your questions in. So instead of starting with the members of Savin's Court questions, this is going to be pretty much, guys, just a laid-back stream. We're going to do some clears. I've got a bunch of different weapons on us that we're going to use. We're going to do some clears. That way I can focus on chat as much as possible. That's the thing that I love the most about these live streams, guys, is being able to interact with all of you. So, yeah, we're just going to have a nice, chill, laid-back stream. We're going to do some clears, and I'm going to go and answer as many questions that you guys may have, get through as many questions as humanly possible. So, yes. So if you do happen to have a question for me, go ahead and drop it down in the chat, and we will get this Q&A session going. Mad Markey, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much. Looks like both Ninja and Captain are here. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much for joining. So, yeah, guys, if you have a question, go ahead and pop it down into chat, and I will answer to the best of my ability. Boom! Skater boy. Going down. First zombie kill of the stream. You gotta start things off with a bang. Rattlebrain Ed, thank you very much for joining. He says, you, Jawoodle, and Vertigo are what got me interested in 7 Days to Die, and now I'm hooked and dying for Alpha 20. What got me into the game? Ooh, that's a very good question. Well, I'm really glad that my videos have helped to bring you back to 7 days, or get you interested in 7 days. That is awesome to hear. That's the goal of the channel, guys. I've said it before, and I will continue to say it. I am looking to expand the 7 Days to Die community as far and wide as humanly possible, because I think this game is awesome, and I want to share that awesomeness with as many people as I can. So, what got me into 7 Days to Die is actually, it's kind of a strange story. I've told it before. It was actually Fallout 4, believe it or not. Now, I know you may be like, well, wait a second. What's the connection between Fallout 4 and 7 Days to Die? Well, I loved the Fallout series. Absolutely loved it. And when they introduced the building system, I absolutely loved the settlement building in Fallout 4. It was so much fun to me. So I started hearing rumors, or people talking about this new game coming out called 7 Days to Die that had an extensive building system. So I was like, you know what? That sounds like pretty cool. So I picked it up when the game first came out in 2016, started on console, and fell in love. Absolutely loved it. Then I got tired of waiting for console to get an update, so I switched over to the PC, and the rest is history. So yeah, that is pretty much my origin story when it comes to 7 Days to Die. All right, let's see. Saven, would you ever wear Daisy Dukes? I am serious though. Like, me personally, my avatar, I think, would rock a pair of Daisy Dukes. I think he'd look sexy as hell. Me? Yeah, I mean, that's probably, I don't usually, when I'm at home, I don't wear pants. That might be too much info, but I put pants on when I have to go outside. What is the best melee weapon at the moment? I think it is the weapon that I'm holding in my hand right now. Boom. Steel Club, in my opinion, is the best melee weapon currently in 7 Days to Die. Just because of the attack speed, the damage that it does, the books and perks that go along with this bad boy, I don't think there is anything that rivals it. So, yeah, Steel Club, in my opinion, hands down, best melee weapon. Let's see. Let's keep on rolling. In Alpha 30, will the map generator have a limit of how dense you can make a map? Giant map of a city only. That's a very good question. I believe that they will. I think they're going to try to make it similar to what Nitrogen was. I think that's the rumor. The cities will be more. They'll make more sense because of the new city tile tech, which is really cool. But I do believe they're going to give you a lot more freedom when it comes to creating your world. So if you want to have like a giant city world, I do believe that's going to be a possibility. But I don't know for sure. So it's possible, quite possible. That's what the rumor is. But we'll just have to honestly have to wait and see. Let's see. Hey, Saven, did you hear about the supposed re-release of 7 Days on console? I did, yes. Supposedly, they're re-releasing it next week, next Friday. I think it's August 20th is the date. I think it's a UK gaming place that has those re-release things you can pre-order. I don't know all the details. I don't know how legit it is. But I did hear a little bit about it. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I guess next week we'll find out for sure what's going on with that. But yes, I have heard the rumors for sure. Let's see. Top Dog says, question, your death hole that you created or any of the horde bases that you created for Alpha 19, would any of those bases work on the console edition of 7 Days to Die? No. Actually, you know what? This will be fun. You want me real quick? Other than digging down, Top Dog, let me demonstrate to you the greatest horde base that you can build in the console version. Are you ready? Actually, I have everything on me that I think I need. Actually, let me grab some wood, just so I can upgrade. We'll upgrade this to wood. But all right. So we're gonna do this. Let's just find a nice little spot here. This will take me no time whatsoever to build because it's one of the easiest yet most effective. Honestly, it's the most effective horde base in the console version. All right, so let's just make it 1, 2. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, 7 blocks. That'll work. So 7 in the middle. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1 there. All right. 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. I just want to make sure this is right. You can literally build this on day 1 out of wood. And you honestly wouldn't even have to upgrade it. That's how effective it is. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to shapes and we want to look for wooden wedges. There we go. That's what we want. And we are going to place them like this. Boom. All right. Just like that. And then here, we're going to do the same. Like this. Oh. There we go. We're going to do the same here. So the very bottom block is going to be the wedges. Darn it. Like that. And it really doesn't matter how big you make this. I usually do like a 7x7 or something like that. It doesn't have to be gigantic. All right, there we go. So that's the base. That's the base. All right. And here you're going to go up probably 3 or 4 is all you want. just like this. There we go. Oh, I think I went up one too high. That's all right. It doesn't really matter. All right, next thing you're going to do is you're going to find yourself some poles. All right, and we are going to go advanced rotation. And you're going to put them like this. Just like that, all the way around, all the way around. Once you have your poles in, just slap a roof on it. Yeah, you probably only want to go up 2 or 3 high for poles. Just like that. That's actually all you really need. I would recommend maybe going up 1 more. So like three rows of poles high. Just like that. Okay, and you're going to do the same thing all the way around. Then you're going to throw a roof on it just to keep the spiders out. So just switch back to your regular frame blocks like that, and then just slap a roof on it. So you'll have this structure like this all the way around, all right? And I'm not going to go through and complete the entire thing, but that's all you have to do. Wedges on the bottom, just like a nice little corner pillar here, and then the poles on the inside all the way around. So you're making yourself kind of a little box. And what I like to do is I like to dig an entrance tunnel right in the middle, because once you slap a roof on this bad boy, you're going to want to have to come. You're going to come in from underground. And then what happens is, on the console version at least, get rid of this, the zombies, they come up here like this, and boop, they get stuck, and they start swinging. They can't hit you. They cannot hit anything. They'll just keep on swinging here. They don't damage your structure at all. They don't damage you at all. You stand inside, shoot them in the face with your Magnum, or smack them in the face with your sledgehammer. Whatever you want to do. Simple as that. So poles 3 blocks high. Slap a roof on it. Make sure you use your wedges on the bottom. And that is all you have to do. You'll be 100% safe from the zombies at all time. You can slap this down on day 1, and they will never, ever, ever even damage your structure. Now, occasionally you'll get like the random lucky shot, but as long as you throw a roof on it so that the spiders can't crawl over, yeah, it's so simple. Literally chop down some trees. Make this out of wood on day 1, and you're set. You'll never have to worry about the zombies again for Horde Night or anything like that. I also used to love using that design to farm screamer hordes. So what I would do is I would make this design, right, and then I would build a tunnel down below, and I would set up my forges directly beneath this horde base. Then I could fire up my forges, get some stuff working, and then at the same time I could farm screamer hordes, because the screamers still would show up, but they keep screaming and bringing in their friends. But you're completely protected in your little structure here, and at the same time, smelting up a whole bunch of awesome resources. And farming up screamer hordes as well. So yeah, extremely effective on the console version. Don't try this on the PC version, because it will not work, and vice versa. Most of the bases that I release on videos that I do for bases are for PC. Most of those will not work for console, because the pathing and AI on the console is completely different from the PC version. So, but yes, give this one a try, guys. If you're playing the console version, now again, I didn't finish it up, so you're just going to duplicate this wall all the way around. and upgrade it so it's not just frames. Upgrade it as much as you can, and then as you go, continue to upgrade it. But you really don't have to, because the zombies will not be able to get through this. They'll swing, they'll try to hit you, but they will hit nothing but air. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. All right. Sorry, that was kind of a long answer. Hopefully that worked. Hopefully that answered your question there, Top Dog. All right, let's keep on rolling here. Zachary asks, is there any possible way to make that design defensible against demolishers? Demolishers can be a problem for that kind of base. For like the death hole design, because you are up close and personal. And if by chance you hit the button and they explode, the only thing I tell people is, you know what, here, I think I have a death hole made up. Let's head back there here real quick. We'll head to the testing ground here. So the key with demos is you just got to try not to set them off. Aim for the headshots. What's great about having them so close, it's a lot easier to get the headshots than it is, with them being so close. You can easily hit them in the head. So as you're standing back here, they're going to be right there. You can just aim right at their head, shoot them in the face. Try not to set them off. If by chance you hit the button, what you're going to want to do is just back up. Just back up. They will not be able to get through. Wait until the demo explodes, then get back to business. Or if you're using a firearm, like let's say you've got an M60 and you're using your M60, just back up and continue to fire if you're afraid that he's going to explode. There is enough space in here where you can back up enough where it will not damage you. So so demos can be a problem with a design like this. Honestly, the thing that I find to be the most troublesome with this base design is the spider zombies. They're the things that really, really suck just because they sit so low. So I actually have more trouble with spiders than I do with demos. But if you are having trouble with demos, aim for the head. Try to aim for the head as much as you can. If you accidentally set them off, back up. And as you're backing up, try to shoot them and kill them before they explode. But just back up enough, and this design can withstand quite a few demo explosions. So don't fuss over it too much. Don't worry about it too much. Plus, you're going to be constantly repairing your hatches as you go. That's one of the things I recommend to everybody that uses this kind of design. Make sure you have repair materials and nail guns or hammers or something on you so that you can repair as you go through the Horde Night. All right. Let's see. You can make a hole around area that the trader won't let you modify. Okay. Thank you for showing this awesome base. You're quite welcome, Top Dog. Quite welcome. Empty Water Bottle asks, what would you say is the most irritating part of 7 Days to Die? That's a good question. Irritating part. Boy, you know what? While let's do this. Let's get a quest going here. Give quest tier. We'll do a tier 4. The tier 5s are cool, but I think there's more variety in the tier 3s and tier 4s. There's only so many times you can do a factory or the hospital, so we've got a little ways to go. So I will answer questions while I run. I could just teleport there. Definitely would be quicker. All right. So what is my most infuriating? Was that the question? Irritating part of 7 Days to Die. There are minor things about this game that kind of irk me. Number one, the birds, the vultures, I think are the most annoying creatures in this game. I think it's annoying how they can be so quiet, yet so loud. And they're so fast, they're hard to hit, really annoying. So that kind of irks me. The loot progression system still needs work. I kind of understand the idea that the Fun Pimps, like the direction that they were going, but it definitely still needs a little tweaking. It's supposed to be getting another round of tweaking in Alpha 20, so we're hopefully that will be the case, and they'll continue to improve it. So that's a little irritating to me. Is the loop progression system? It's not quite where it needs to be. It's there. I kind of like the direction that they're going in, but it could definitely use some more work. I can say, guys, that there's a lot of really irritating things that are going to be addressed in Alpha 20. That is really exciting. The random gen is going to be awesome. The new visuals and artwork is going to be awesome. Vehicle mods coming is going to be awesome. There's just so many good things that are coming in this next alpha that I cannot wait. It's going to be sweet. But overall, my overall feeling on 7 Days to Die is there really isn't a lot that really irks me. There's little things here and there, but overall, I'm pretty much love it. I mean, I'm in love with 7 Days to Die. It's such an amazing game, and it just continues to get better. The optimization, the performance and optimization is definitely something that needs work. I know a lot of players have issues with performance and optimization with this game, but now that they're working hand in hand directly with Unity devs, that should hopefully, I mean, that's going to be a major focus of the Fun Pimps moving forward. So that's definitely going to be see a major improvement. Oh, we're heading into the snow. Gotta be on the lookout for those mountain lions, and there we go. Lumberjacks. Hey, buddy, how you doing? You did. All right. So yeah. I would say there's really not a lot that irritates me. There's a lot of little things that kind of irk me a little bit, but yeah, I have more praise than complaints when it comes to this game. All right. How do you submit ideas for the Fun Pimps to add things to the game? I would probably hit up the forums, drop some suggestions there. I wouldn't like DM or try to tag them on Twitter or anything like that. The best place is the forums, really. That would be my suggestion. Let's see. One satisfying part about the zombie vultures is the part when you do hit them. Yes. If you have a weapon with increased knockback, the bird gets sent into the stratosphere. That is very true. Very true, Zachary. All right. I find it irritating when I learn recipes from spending a skill point only to immediately find a book teaching you the recipe. Yes, I agree. I agree with that. It seems like the moment you unlock the ability to craft something, that is when you will find that recipe everywhere. So yes, I'm with you there. All right, Kelly asks, any new POIs in Alpha 20 that you are looking forward to? New ideas for commercials yet? I do have some ideas for commercials for Alpha 20. Yes, I will hopefully be updating the commercials in Alpha 20. Honestly, guys, the new POIs, the Fun Pimps, they have stated that there's going to be a whole bunch of new POIs, but we really haven't seen, they haven't like released a lot of screenshots or anything like that containing a lot of the new POIs. We do know we're getting a new passing gas. We're getting a new like warehouse building. So they have released a few new POIs, but they really haven't released a lot of public photos yet of what the new POIs, what they look like, the new ones coming. So I'm going to take them at their word that there are going to be a whole bunch of new ones, and we're just going to have to wait until it comes, until Alpha 20 drops, and see what it actually has in store for us. So let's see. Infinity NPG, your videos really make my 7 Days to Die experience better. Keep it up. Well, thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. I've watched almost every video so far. That's awesome. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I love to hear that, guys. I mean, that's why I make them. I make them so that you guys you guys can watch them. So you keep watching, I'll keep making. That's always the deal I say I will make every time. Let's see. Brian asks, has Saven announced any of the competitors for the tournament? Not yet. No, I have not released the competitors yet, but there are some names in there that I guarantee you will all have heard of. So yes. It's going to be a great group of 7 Days to Die creators. So yeah, I'm excited for it. It's going to be awesome. So just to give you guys kind of a rough schedule of when the tournament will actually begin, we are going to, I'm hoping to get a, kind of like a full-length trailer introduction to the series together. I want to start airing videos the week of the 23rd. So not next week, but the following week is when I'm hoping that the videos will start coming out. I'm hoping to do an introduction video, shorter introduction, introducing the concept, and then introducing the competitors. So that's when we will do the competitor reveal as well as the matchups. This is going to be a bracket style tournament. So there's going to be eight competitors involved. And then I will be number 9. I'm going to be the kind of host and commentator. So I won't be a direct competitor. There's actually going to be 8 other people involved in this project aside from myself. So yeah, so the rough schedule is not next week, but the week after that is when things will really start coming out. Well, you'll actually hopefully see the trailer and probably the first full length episode of the 7 Days to Die Tournament of Champions. It's going to be awesome, guys. Love it. All right. Does anyone know when it's dropping? I'm sure someone already asked. Are you referring to Alpha 20? Because they have yet to release an official date. My guess would be, I'm still thinking probably October. I don't know. The latest from the Fun Pimps is before Christmas, as long as nothing goes wrong. that was the latest info that we've gotten from the Fun Pimps. So yeah. We will see, guys. I know we're all just like, oh, Alpha 20, it's got to get here now. We're patiently waiting. It cannot come soon enough. All right. Real quick here in Inferno Memes, thank you very much for that super chat. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Yes, absolutely. Hopefully that little bar doesn't get me a copyright claim, but thank you very, very much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Oh, I love it. Okay, let's keep on rolling. Is this tournament PvP related, or is it a last to die kind of thing? Okay. So competitors will not be taking each other on like PvP or yeah, that kind of thing. I will. Oh boy, I don't know what to say. I will put it this way, guys. The structure of the tournament, I wanted to make it kind of like I want it to feel like you're watching a professional sporting event in 7 Days to Die. Not like playing sports. I mean, the sport is going to be killing zombies. That's the sport. So I guess I can give you guys a little bit of a teaser on or a taste of what the actual tournament will be about. So competitors are going to be making runs through POIs. Their run is going to be timed and scored. So it's going to be 1-on-1. They're each going to clear the same POI, and then that run is going to be it's going to be timed and it's going to be scored. They're going to earn points based on certain things they do. The competitor that has the highest amount of points will win. So yeah, that is the basic structure. And then if you win your round, you move on to the next. And the every round is going to be a different POI that the competitors are going to be going through. So they will be facing a whole bunch of zombie jerks. So they're not going to be like killing each other. They're not going to be facing each other like in a head-to-head. You know, I'm going to hit you with my club. You're going to shoot me in the face. And then they're actually going to be clearing a POI, killing a whole bunch of zombie jerks in a timed run that will be scored. So it's gonna be fun, guys. It's gonna be an awesome time. I'm really excited. I've done some test runs with some friends. I won't go into details too much on everything involved, but I am really excited for this. So yeah, it was so much fun just doing the test runs that I cannot wait until we get to the actual tournament. Because that's going to be, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome, guys. I'm so excited. All right. You're not that good that will get you a copyright claim. You are probably right, Randall Brain. You are probably right. Is the Q&A for anything or the tournament? Yeah, you can ask me anything. This is the monthly Q&A session. Ask Saven anything. So yeah, feel free to ask me whatever, as long as it's not a jerk question. If it's a jerk question, I will call you a jerk and you will probably get banned. So yeah, keep it friendly, keep it YouTube friendly, and yeah, don't be a jerk. But yeah, pretty much ask me anything, and I will answer it to the best of my ability. Let's see. Could you elaborate a bit more on random gen upgrade? I saw the video, but I am a bit of a newer player and I didn't see the issue with it right now. Okay. Yes. Well, the current random gen system in 7 Days to Die is lacking almost everything. There is almost no customization whatsoever when it comes to random gen. Now, there are third-party software that you can use to like Nitrogen. Although Nitrogen, the project has been abandoned. They're not going to be updating Nitrogen anymore, which sucks. So the randomization or the customization features in the current random gen system are completely lacking. Let's go ahead and get this going here as I yap on. So yeah, there's almost no, I mean, oh god, of course, it's got to be a radiated biker right out the gate. Come on, man. Come on, man. So yeah, the random gen is going to be, you jerks, you broke the counter and busted out the, man, I'd be pissed. I'm one of those dukes busting that cash register. Bad mama. All right. Where's the last one? Whoa. Oh, mountain lion. Mountain lion, mountain lion. Bad kitty. So yeah, the customization in random gen currently is non-existent. You pretty much, you type in your world seed and you click generate world. That's your options. I demonstrated it a little bit in the video that I did on the City Tile Tech. Another one. Oh yeah. Love it. So yeah, just to demonstrate how lackluster random gen currently is and how badly it has needed an update for a while now. Whoa. Come on, jump at me again, buddy. Jump at me again. I want to smack you out of the air. Yes. Very nice. So yeah, it's going to be awesome. The new district system, giving POIs a certain district or making it so they can only spawn in certain districts is going to be awesome. Yeah, I'm really excited because it's needed an update for a very, very long time. Let's see. What zombie is the biggest jerk? So, in my opinion, the toughest zombie in the game is actually the radiated biker. He is a tough hombre. He's got the fastest running animation in the game. He's armored. He has a lot of hit points. He's tough. So, radiated Buzz is probably the toughest zombie in the game. The biggest jerk, that could be I don't know. It depends on what you consider jerkish behavior by the zombies. But when it comes down to just like straightforward, tough enemies, radiated bikers probably got to be up there on the list. So, yeah, that'd be my answer to that. Let's see. It's great of you to support 7 Days to Die creators. They all appreciate it, especially Saven. Yeah, yes, absolutely. What is the worst horde base idea that beginners make? I think building the biggest mistake is I think wow, that's a great question that beginners make. So I always say my rule number one is you got to elevate your build and give the zombies a path. So a lot of times what players will do, new players, is they'll pick a POI and they'll just use that, or they'll build a box and stand inside the box and think that the walls are going to protect them, but they do not know how zombies path in this game, because zombies don't. They're not only do they have auger hands, and not only are they MIT graduates, they also will pretty much all zero in on one block. So that's why you got to give them a path to follow. So the biggest mistake I would say is just not knowing the pathing, or assuming that zombies in this game would act like, zombies that you see on TV, where they're big and dumb, and they would just like swarm and attack from all sides. Yeah. So they build up walls, big thick walls, thinking that's gonna save them. But that's not how the pathing works in this game, and it gets them killed. So, yeah. So they'll pick up a POI that they think has big thick enough walls, or they'll build a box and make really big thick walls and think, okay, good, I'm safe. I can stand on top of the walls and just shoot the zombies, and I'll be safe. So that would be, I think, the biggest mistake I think most players make. Yeah. Once you learn the pathing, building horde bases becomes a lot easier. Just because. All right, let's see if I can make this jump. Hey, first try this time, guys. Yeah. Yes. Normally I fall like 3 or 4 times. Oh yeah, so hopefully that answered the question. I think that's my opinion. I think that's the once you learn the pathing, you'll learn that big walls and boxes and that kind of thing, they may work for like the first horde, but they do not protect you for very long. They will fail you eventually. You actually have to take into consideration. Boom! Oh, he's gone. Oh, that's a home run if I ever saw one. Holy crap. Yes. Love it. All right. Let's keep on rolling here. What did I miss? Biggest mistake is exactly right, Mystic God. Yes, exactly right. You called it. Yes. If you watch Jaw Woodle just a little bit, you would know what to do for hordes. Okay. Called it. Vulture sent directly to the moon. Absolutely right. That hit was height and distance. Yes. Absolutely. Now here's one guy. All right, so this is in the console version. This guy scared the absolute crap out of me. But then when I got to the PC version and started doing some testing, he's actually not that scary, guys. He's not the most. He doesn't hit the hardest. He's not armored at all. His running speed isn't the fastest. He's actually really soft and squishy. He just looks ugly. So don't be as scared of Pharaoh Whites as as I was. They're actually not too terrible. I would much rather face a Pharaoh White than I would a radiated biker. So yeah, just a little tip for any of you out there that may be afraid of Pharaoh Whites. Heading off for real this time. Time for beer and rest. Well, enjoy your beer and enjoy your rest, Mystic. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. I would also like to think a mistake might be not having an emergency exit in your base. That is also a good shout there, Kelly. You always want to give yourself a way out. There's no such thing as a foolproof horde base. It's the weird things happen in this game all the time. You always want to give yourself, and that's zombie lore or rule number one in the zombie apocalypse is you always give yourself a way out. So yes, that is also very, very true. Bye, buddy. There we go. Okay. Ninja was also scared to death of whites on console. Yes, they were terrifying. All right, where is this? We're still getting the spooky music. All right. Super Dave says, your tips saved me a lot of deaths when I started playing. Well, that is awesome to hear. I'm glad that my tips helped you out and saved you from the zombie jerks from time to time. Boom! Down he goes. All right, come on, Mo. Hey, Mo, how you doing, buddy? All right, let's keep on a rolling. Let's see here. Whoa! Where'd you come from, buddy? You came from outside. Do you know, is there a mod to add bosses? There are several mods in this game that switch up the zombies and that kind of thing. So, yes, absolutely. One mod that I always shout out because it's absolutely amazing and it was created by a member of Savin's Court, Mage Josh himself, the Purgatory mod. Definitely has a lot of very unique and interesting zombies. So I would highly recommend. Oh, let's go backwards. I just went backwards. I would highly recommend giving that a shot. But the answer to the question is yes. There are a lot of overhaul mods that add special zombies or boss zombies to the game for sure. Do I need to keep going down? Yeah, that's right. Come on out, jerks. Hey, buddy. You did. Marlene, how you doing? Oh, he's not dead. Ow! Stupid couch. Hey, Mama. Nice to see ya. There she's dead. All right. We got one in the back room here. Oh, it's a spider. I think might be able to get him through the door. All right, fine. There we go. All right. You got it. There we go. Yeah, the Purgatory mod is definitely tough. It is not an easy mod for sure. And yes, you are absolutely right, Ninja. It is definitely interesting for sure. Josh, Mage Josh, it just blows my mind just how much time, effort, and work goes into making those overhaul mods. I have so much respect for people who have the ability and the patience to do that. It's so awesome. All right, guys, final room. Here we go. We got nurses and cops. All right. Nope, cop. Ow, cop is spitting in my face. Bad cop. Bad. Oh, he's not dead. I thought he was dead. There, he's dead. Oh, I got damaged. Oh, not a good way to end the POI, guys. Oh boy. I don't care about the spray. There's nothing we can do about the spraying. There we go. All right, let's keep on a rolling. Of crafting changes, like let's see. So, as a mechanics guy, what do you think about the direction crafting and looting is going? E.g., the proposed and delayed A20 attire changes and implemented simplification. So that honestly, the character change, the clothing change was one of the updates that I was the most nervous about, and I was really glad that they pushed it back to Alpha 21. Just so they could spend some time, give it the time and attention that it needs, because they need to get that right. I'm not opposed to simplification. I think simplification can be good, but oversimplification, that's where you lose me. So I'm not opposed to change as long as it's a change for the better. The thing that worries me about the new clothing and armor system is that it's going to reduce customization. Like, you're going to have to wear a certain set to maximize mining, right? You're going to have to wear a certain set to maximize looting, that kind of thing. So yeah, that kind of stuff I don't like that. And hopefully, I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see, guys. To be honest, that change makes me nervous. But I was glad to see they pushed it back so they could take more time with it. More time. Is it a broken? Yeah, it's sprained leg. More time, more attention. Make sure they get it right. So, I understand why they're streamlining things, why they're simplifying things. I just hope they don't go too far. If they go too far, there's a good chance that that they will really dumb the game down to the point where a lot of people may lose interest. So I'm hoping that does not happen, and I'm trusting that they will be able to strike the right balance that the game needs in order to, continue to evolve, continue to get better, but at the same time, continue to be awesome. Oh, they broke through here. Okay. There we go. Nice. There we go. So yeah, that is my opinion on that. Let's see. What's up? Let's see. Brian says, what's up, Saven, for Alpha 20? Will we have to make a new world, or will our current one be updated? You will have to start a new world. With every major alpha, every major update, you will have to start a new world. They will not your previous world will not update. And if you try to open it up in the current version, you'll have errors galore. So it's always best to start a new run, create a new world and start from scratch. So yes. All right. Let's see here. Yep. There you go. Ninja had it right. She answered the question before I could. All right. There we go. Okay. I think we're caught up. All right, guys. So real quick, what do we got? A little after 6. So we're about 50 minutes in. What I'm going to do, guys, I'm not going to take a break, but for those of you guys who may have missed the Tournament of Champions teaser premiere, I'm going to go ahead and take a second. It's only a minute long, so it's a really quick video. But I want to show it to you guys just in case you may have missed it. So I'm going to go ahead and play that now, and I might play it one more time when we get closer to the end. But here it is, guys. Oh, real quick, let me take a sip of water here. Much better. So here it is, guys. This is the teaser video for the 7 Days to Die Tournament of Champions. Check it out, guys. I hope you enjoy it. This is a game of survival. Only the strongest of the strong will compete. An epic showdown. Only one player can come out on top. How could a run possibly get any better than this? Such speed and accuracy. What a shot. Oh, disaster. These zombie jerks don't stand a chance. This is one for the ages. I don't know if he can recover. Talk about a tough matchup. A champion will be crowned. All right, there it is, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Oh man, I am so excited. I'm so excited for the collab to actually officially debut. It's gonna be so much fun, guys. Whew, love it. All right, let's keep on rolling with some of these questions. Retzel, hey, good to see you, man. Thank you very much for joining. Okay. Do you think best loot random spawn would be better than always on top of the roof? I'm not sure what you're asking there, Finger. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you're asking. So yeah, maybe clarify your question, and I will try to answer that. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're asking there. Let's see. Nice. That looks like it'll be so much fun to see. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Zombie versus mountain lion. Actually, wow, that's impressive. Look at the balance on that mountain lion, man. Well done. Balancing on the front paws. Okay. Who's going to win, guys? Take your bets. Who's going to win? Lumberjack versus mountain lion. Oh, Lumberjack goes down. But he's back up. He's back up. Oh, mountain lion for the win. Oh, well done, mountain lion. That was beautiful balance. Nice. Ooh, I love it. That was awesome to watch, guys. Sorry, I had to take a break and watch the mountain lion versus lumberjack fight. Schneidi, awesome to see you. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Let's see. Massive Rock asks, what is the best food and drink? Boy, the term best is very subjective. Like if you're talking about best for like best stat wise, then the best would be the spaghetti that gives you 122 food, 61 health, 40 max stamina bonus. And for drink, I believe it is the pure mineral water gives you 60 water. I think that's the most. Yucca gives you both food and drink. Oh, okay, yeah. So the Yucca juice smoothie gives you 78 water plus a little bit of food, cold resist, stamina regen. So I guess technically the Yucca juice smoothie would probably be the best drink if you're just looking for straight water stats. So yeah. My favorite foods in the game are probably sham chowder is awesome. You get that fortitude bonus. The fish tacos are awesome because they are so simple to make. I like the vegetable stew because you really that's one of the only foods in the game that you can actually grow all the ingredients yourself. You don't have to do any hunting or anything like that. So yeah, that'd be my guess. All right, Hardcore Casual, welcome to the stream. Quick Sonic Intent, thank you very much for joining. Patrick, welcome to the stream. Let's see here. And Chris Zilla, welcome to the stream. And Rosie L. Good to see you guys. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining. So, are there any news for the console version? So the latest that I did a video on the console update with the latest news. It looks like the console, just for all the console players out there, rest assured there is going to be a new version, a new console version. It is coming. That's the good news. The bad news is it is probably not coming until the game goes gold. So more than likely what's going to happen is the Fun Pimps will finalize the PC version. It'll go gold. Then they will port it over a new version to the current consoles. So you're probably looking at PS5 and the new Xbox. I don't think we're going to see any straight up updates to the old version. I think it's going to be a new version coming on the new consoles. That's my guess. They have not confirmed that. The only thing they have confirmed is that they will work. They will work on console. We are getting something. All right. Lag. Rattlebrains said the mountain lion. Brian said the mountain lion. So yes, you guys were correct there. The mountain lion took that lumberjack zombie down. All right. Any guess as to when Alpha 20 is out? Again, I would say probably October. That's my guess. We'll see. How is it possible for you to kill a mountain lion in 2 hits? Well, it takes me a full M60 round to kill it because I play with max difficulty settings. Yes, probably. Whenever I do, I always do my videos on default settings because that is the settings that the majority of players use is default. And it's also a great way for those who don't use default to gauge the results of the tests I do and that kind of thing. So this is my testing world. And in my testing world, it is set on default settings, except for the daytime. I always I've cranked down the daytime all the way down to up here. It's down to 1. So I dropped the speed all the way down to 1. So. But yeah, generally speaking, I do all my videos on default settings. So yes, that is why it takes you a full magazine of M60 rounds to kill a mountain lion, and it takes me 2 smacks with the steel club. All right, what do they mean by fortitude? Fortitude is one of the attributes in 7 Days to Die. It's one of my favorite attributes as well. The brawler build is awesome. The machine guns in this game are just as awesome. There's some really good perks in the fortitude tree. So, yes. Veggie stew is a winner for me late game. Yes. I love veggie stew. Like I said, it's one of the only recipes in the game that you can get all of the ingredients on your own. You don't have to kill any animals. You can grow the corn, you can grow the potatoes, you can grow the mushrooms, and you can make bottled water from anywhere. So very easy recipe to make and easy materials to gather. All right, let's get another quest on the docket here. Boop. Let's show that on the map, and instead of running, we're gonna fly. Whee! And of course, it's a waterworks. Let's hopefully it doesn't glitch out this time. All right. Do you think zombies will ever have different clothes when they spawn instead of the same ones over and over? I think they're going to. I don't think they're going to add. I don't believe that they're planning on doing that. The amount of they are going to introduce different zombies, but the actual zombie models are not going to change. Like for instance, the cowboy here, you're not going to see a cowboy, with a purple hat or anything like that. It'll be the same. The zombie models, I believe, will be the same, but they are going to be adding in a lot more zombies down the road, special infected, that kind of thing. So I could be wrong. Maybe they may make them change up their wardrobe a little bit, but I don't think that's that's in the works. If I'm, I don't think so, but we'll see. Shannon says, in our current game, we're having problems with things disappearing. They're still there and usable, but when we look a certain way, they're gone. Yeah, that is a visual bug, and it does happen. It definitely does happen from time to time. I don't know of any way that you can permanently fix it. I know that you can log out of the game, like close 7 days completely down and try relogging, and sometimes that fixes it. But I'm hungry. Hey, well, we'll go ahead and grab some stuff. There we go. So yeah, that is a rather kind of annoying bug. You can try reloading your game, completely close out of 7 days, and then load back into your world, and sometimes that fixes it. But I don't know of any other permanent fixes. So, how many alphas are they planning on to finish? That's a good question. They haven't announced anything officially. But I believe that we're probably, after Alpha 20, we may have maybe 3 more to go. I'm guessing 23 or 24 is going to be the last Alpha. but that's a good question. I don't think we have many. I think we're getting near to the end point, guys. We're getting closer and closer to gold. This next update is going to include a lot of, it's going to check off a lot of items off the roadmap. So, yeah, I don't think we have very long to go. I'm guessing maybe 3, maybe 4 more alphas, and we'll be in beta territory. You must have played a lot of custom POIs. What individual custom POIs or even creators in general best incorporate with what the fun pimps give us? My favorite, and honestly, in my opinion, the best custom POI ever built for 7 Days to Die is the Eden Center Mall, created by the Whisker Biscuits, which Ninja and Captain were in the chat a second ago, but they said they would be right back. So I don't know. They'll probably be back later. But hands down, my favorite custom POI ever built. It is absolutely huge, absolutely amazing. The amount of time and effort they put into that thing is crazy, crazy. And it shows. It is an absolutely awesome custom POI. Let's see here. What do you do when you hit a road bump for what to do next in your world? Are you Blue Puppy? Are you asking like if I'm playing like a personal playthrough? So like, let's say I'm playing the game for fun. What do I do if I hit a road bump and I don't know what to do next? Like to keep the game going? Is that what you're asking? Or are you asking about like creating, like coming up with video topics and that kind of thing? So are you talking about like private playthroughs, or because there'd be wildly different answers to that question depending on which one you may be talking about. So if you could clarify that in the chat, that'd be awesome. What is my favorite biome? The desert. Desert biome is my favorite, just because it's so useful. Oil shale everywhere. Birds' nests are easy to find. The only downside is the snakes, coyotes, and vultures. But I absolutely love the desert biome. Absolutely love it. Okay, are there infinite water source tricks like in Minecraft? Yes, there are. In fact, allow me to demonstrate. Oh, hold on a second here. I will actually show you how to make an infinite water source in this game as well. Yeah. Boop, boop. All right. Really simple. We'll just go out into the field here and we'll make one out here in the field. All right. All you want to do is you make yourself a little box. Just like that. And it needs to be 2 by 2 inside. And then you get yourself buckets of water. There we go. Get a bucket of water. Oh, wrong one. There we go. And you, oh, here, let's do it in your ass there. All right, there we go. There we go. And then you just dump the water in. There we go. So now you've got a 2 by 2 area filled with water. And then you can scoop it up. And you'll notice, hey, look at that. I've got a bucket full of water, yet there's still this one little corner of water. So we go ahead and grab ourselves some glass jars. What are they called? Empty. There we go. So we'll grab ourselves a stack of those. So that just that one little corner will fill up all of our empty jars. Pull out our bucket of water and boop, filled back up. Just like that, infinite water source. So just build yourself a little structure like this with a 2 by 2 area inside. Infinite water. Will not eating/drinking kill you? Eventually, yes, it will. It takes some time, but yes, it will eventually kill you. For what to do next in the world. Hold on a second here. Let me scroll up a little bit, Blue Puppy. So, yeah, what do you do? All right, so I'm going to answer this question, Blue Puppy, it's a normal, regular, everyday playthrough. I'm just playing for fun. If I get bored or I don't know what to do next in a playthrough, I will usually design a building project. So I'll build something. I'll build a bridge. I'll build a road system. I'll build a skyscraper. I'll build, anything and everything that I can dream of in a playthrough. That's one thing. That's one of my go-tos. I love the building in this game. I think it's awesome. So, yeah, that's the thing that drew me to this game initially. It didn't come just to slay them zombie jerks. That was just a side benefit. It was actually the building mechanics in 7 Days to Die that really piqued my interest initially. So, yes. So I always lean on building. If I get tired of doing quests, if I get tired of clearing POIs or killing zombies, I will come up with a creative build concept, a creative idea to I'll build something interesting. And then the bigger the build, the longer it'll take me to get it done, because you got to get out there and mine the resources. And then once you have the resources mined, you got to turn the resources into the proper materials, and then you got to build. So, and anybody who has done any building in this game, especially in survival, knows that every major build has drawbacks. You'll run into things that will you'll have collapses and that kind of thing. It's really, really annoying. So no build goes exactly to plan. You always have to switch things up and change things up. And so yeah, building is always my go-to if I ever get tired of the daily grind in 7 Days to Die. Or if I'm just done with a world, I'll start a new playthrough. The first week in 7 Days to Die is honestly one of the funner weeks because you're starting from scratch. You have nothing. So I really enjoy the first week, and I also like stipulation playthroughs. I'll put limitations on myself. You can't use this play style, or like the no trader challenge that I do from time to time. So yeah, there's a lot of different things you can do to switch things up. You can also go in and change up the settings as well. That's another really fun thing. Make it a little bit more challenging. I don't like to go to insane because I don't think that makes the game more challenging. I just think it makes the zombies, bullet sponges, which isn't fun to me. But you can change up the day-night cycle, make the days shorter and the nights last longer, or make the time, go by faster, so you don't have as much time between hordes. There's a lot of different things to do that can spice this game up. All right, let's keep on rolling. Let's see here. You don't have to have a mod to build a swimming pool. No, you can. There's ways to build swimming pools in vanilla for sure. Is there a story mode or an ending? The story is going to be coming in. I think they're going to be doing that in beta. So bandits and storyline are going to be the last thing that actually gets added into the game. They do have a planned storyline in the works, but that will not be added to the game until everything else is ready to go. So currently, no, there is not a story mode as of right now, but that is coming. That is planned. Pipe weapons going to be fun. I'm really interested to see what the pipe weapons are all about. I think they're going to be interesting because early game, that's one of the things with the new loot progression system. I think they went a little too far, because it used to be you could find, like the top quality, top tier weapons and armor on day one. That was a possibility. Now, all you will find is primitive crap on, in the first, until you get your game stage up a little bit higher. So they kind of took it too far. I don't think I don't think rare loot or high tier loot should be readily available. It should be like a super rare drop, but you should still have a chance to find some better gear. early on in the game. But yeah, I think they went a little. That's why I'm glad they're still tweaking the loot progression system, and adding in the pipe weapons is going to be nice, because at least pipe weapons, it's something simple that you can craft on day one. You'll be able to actually have a firearm if you're not lucky enough to get a toilet pistol, or if the trader doesn't have a cheap level 1 firearm that you can purchase on day one. So at least you'll have access to a firearm early on in the game. So I'm really interested to see what the pipe weapons how they actually work and function and that kind of thing. So I'm excited for them. I think it's a good addition. We're going to be finishing up that 3-tier system for weapons, which is cool. You'll have a primitive tier, primitive tier, regular tier, and then the top tier for all of the weapons in the game, which is nice. All right, let's keep on rolling. Roman Espinosa Hernandez, thank you very much for joining. Hope you are doing great. I am, thank you. In your opinion, pit bases, why the best for ultra late game? Do you think a traditional wall will last? Okay, so pit bases they can be very, very effective. It all depends on your settings, guys. If you're doing like 64 max alive zombies, and insane difficulties and that kind of thing, I would honestly not recommend using a pit base, because even with a ton of, I guess ton of explosives could take them out, but the zombies will break your pit. They'll break down the pit, which can make it a little bit more difficult. Yeah, but yes, the pit base is a very effective horde base, no matter what your settings are, I guess. I just don't like having the zombies confined in a space like that. They go into destroy everything mode, and they will just bang on the walls to your pit. And if your settings are up too high, they'll break through the walls a lot quicker, making your pit base a little less effective. If you can't kill them quick enough before they start dealing a lot of damage. So I think the killing corridor style bases are probably more effective if you're using higher settings, but the pit base is still pretty effective. Yeah. And will a traditional wall last? No, the old style wall bases, they do not work at all. We kind of touched on that. I think that's one of the things that a lot of players, if you're not familiar with how the zombies path, and you think a strong wall is going to save you, you're in for a rude awakening in the latest version of 7 days. So hopefully that answered the question. All right. You have a specific way that you organize your hotbar. Typically speaking, I go tools on the edges. Either tools or weapons on the edge. Normally, I actually do. I don't actually have my my hotbar set up like I normally do, just because I was planning on switching between weapons. I brought a whole bunch of different weapons here, but normally what I do is I do my primary weapon here, and then I do my secondary weapon here. Then I do my metal breaking tool, my wood breaking tool, and then my wood frames on the other end here, and healing items. And then in the middle, I'll put like my knife, my wrench, my other spare tools. So that's normally how I have it set up. So that way I have my weapons on one end. I have healing and frames on the other end. So attack the zombies here. If I need to run, I've got my frames ready to go here. If I need to heal, I've got my healing items right there. So it's really easy to switch between the two extremes. And then I've got my my tools in the middle. So that's normally how I set it up. So, all right, Mad Markey, thank you very much for joining. Have a great night. I really appreciate you joining the stream tonight. Let's keep on rolling. Let's see here. Oh yeah, thank you, Ninja. So yeah, guys, if you guys are interested in the Eden Center Mall, check out the Nexus mods. The Whisker Biscuits have it up there. I would highly recommend downloading it and giving it a try because it is awesome. Are there any ways to find weapons instead of buying? You can, if you get lucky, you can find them in loot. Otherwise, you can put points into so like if you're looking to build rifles, you can put points into Deadeye. If you're looking to build shotguns, it's Boomstick. Pummel Pete is clubs. Skull Crusher for sledgehammers. Brawler for knuckles. Machine Gunner for machine guns. Archery for bows and crossbows. Gunslinger for Magnum, Desert Vulture, pistol, SMG. Deep cuts for machetes and that kind of thing. However, a lot of the tier 3 weapons, you have to find the schematics in order to build them. So yeah, your best bet, honestly, is get your game stage up. You cannot craft quality 6 weapons. You have to loot them or get them as quest rewards. So yeah. But yes, you can put points into the right perks and open up crafting or find these schematics for those. So, Ride, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for joining, and I'm glad that you enjoy the videos. That is awesome. Rattlebrain Ed, I'm sorry, I don't know what you got timed out for using foul language. Oh, okay. I don't know what you said, but so yeah, I don't know why you got timed out, but. Streamlabs is a little finicky, so should have removed the space. Okay, I'm not sure what you may have said, but it probably was something not too like crazy. Streamlabs is touchy. It's very sensitive. Cascade X says, do you ever get any hate? Absolutely. Yeah, it goes with the territory when it comes to being a YouTuber. Yeah, you are always going to get trolls. That's something that you kind of have to accept when you're going into it. Yeah. Oh, you said, I gotcha. Yes, yeah. Yeah, that word, Streamlabs, and yeah, it does not like. So, okay, that makes sense. Got it. But yes, I do get hate. I get trolls all the time. That just goes with the territory. It doesn't bug me too much. You know, in the beginning when I first started out, I kind of let it get to me a little bit, but I've learned to ignore it because it's just a fact of life on YouTube. There are a lot of not so nice people out there, and they always the anonymity of the internet makes them bold. And they say really nasty things. So, yeah, I ignore the hate and just keep doing what I'm doing because a lot more people like the videos that I put out than hate them. So, I will make the videos for the people that enjoy them and are not jerks, and I will block and mute the people who are jerks. So, yeah. But yeah, that's one thing that I will say. If there's anybody in the chat who's thinking about starting a YouTube channel, I would highly recommend it. It's so much fun. It's so rewarding, but you have to go into it knowing that the internet is full of trolls and jerks, and you are going to get nasty comments. They're anything and everything that you can think of. They are going to, you'll see them in your comments from time to time. So go into it knowing that you're going to get hate. You're going to get, detractors and people just being asshats. That just goes with the territory. But don't let that stop you. Don't let that stop you if you're thinking about jumping onto YouTube, because I definitely think it's worth it. But you have to go into it knowing that that will happen eventually. It's just it's a matter of time. Goes with the territory. So let's see. Wolf Crier. Yeah, you have to ignore it for sure. Absolutely. Yes. I never spec the crafting skills. I just wait until I find and buy quality 6 gear. I'm the same way. I don't really tend to rely on crafting of weapons. You can loot and get quest rewards that are much better than anything you can craft. So I'm with you there, Chrisilla. Absolutely. Let's see. Hardcore Casual. How do you manage to have the heat meter as you show us in the videos on the noise and heat? It's the F8 key. If you hit it once, that'll bring up your FPS. Hit it twice, that'll bring up your heat level for that chunk. It'll tell you the chunk you're in, the heat percentage. There we go. You can kind of see it there. And then the number of events that have generated heat. So yeah, F8 on your keyboard will bring that up. What is the highest day you have gotten to without using any cheats / creative menu? That would probably be my console world. I think I was day 500 and something on console. On my primary world, I have like 1,500 hours on console, on the console version. Yeah, so that would probably be my highest day without, moving time forward, would probably be my console, my primary console playthrough. All right. Trying to think of a good question, but still want to say what's up, man. Well, thank you very much for joining, Ole Roy. Olroy? Was it Olroy? I appreciate it. And if by chance you do come up with a question, feel free to drop it down and I will try to answer it. If not, just hang out and chat with all of these fine folks, because there are so many awesome people in this community. Let's see here. Siungao 96. I apologize if I butchered your name. Which is the better way to support you, Patreon or YouTube membership? Patreon doesn't take as big of a cut. YouTube takes a much bigger cut than Patreon does. So best thing for me is Patreon. However, that means going to a separate site. So actually any way is good enough for me. I mean, I just the fact that you guys, that so many of you have actually signed up at YouTube and YouTube memberships and Patreon memberships blows my mind. So I'm not going to complain either way. So yes, but to answer your question, Patreon does not take quite as big a cut as YouTube does. So, but yeah, guys, thank you so much for even just spending your time watching the videos or hitting that like button is amazing. And those of you who go above and beyond and join Savin's Court, that is, blows my mind. It's just so awesome. I really do appreciate it. Let's see here. I'm missing. Chat's going by so fast. I love it. Let's see here. Can't get respect from the people I know. I'm not going to start a YouTube channel to expand that group. Oh gosh. Okay. Rattlebraid, I will say that the positives have far outweighed the negatives. I've met so many amazing people by starting my YouTube channel. So yes, you will get trolls, you will get jerks, but you will be amazed at how many amazing people you will find. I've met people all over the world that are absolutely awesome. So the awesome people far outweigh the jerks on YouTube. It's just a fact of life that there are jerks everywhere, but they are the loud minority compared to most people who are genuinely good-hearted, decent people. So, and the same holds true on YouTube. So yeah, but I understand your sentiment. I get it. 450 hours in, and I now just learned that. All right. That's awesome. You know what? I have thousands of hours in this game, and I learn new stuff all the time, which is awesome. That's one thing I love about this. So crafting system doesn't work. They made so that using the trade is the best way to get better weapons. Yeah, the traders are kind of OP in this game. They're kind of the best way to get everything. Best way to get the best loot, best way to earn money, one of the best ways to gain experience. The traders are really OP. They're the go-to place, go-to POIs in this game for sure. By the way, heat percentage is never displayed for me using F8. Not sure if you need to activate the console being God mode. Oh, you have Rosiel, you have to activate the debug menu. So what you'll do is you'll hit F1, type in DM. So here, I'll turn mine off. Boom, debug menu off. There we go. So what you'll do is hit DM, Boom, that'll turn debug menu on. And then now you should be able to access, hit the F key to access that information. So yes, I failed to mention that. Yes, you do have to activate the debug menu. All right. Let's see here. Do Demolishers spawn anywhere other than Horde Night? Not to my knowledge. I don't believe so. I believe they are Horde Night specific. If I'm wrong about that, and anybody knows, I mean, I know there are mods that will allow demos to spawn, but in vanilla, I think that they only spawn on Horde Night. What do you usually do for your settings in each world? So for my primary world, or for my video, this world here, my testing grounds and tutorial world, it's always default. When I play personally, I usually bump up the difficulty a little bit. I usually go to warrior difficulty is what I think I usually play on warrior, just to make it a little bit tougher. The zombies a little bit tougher. I don't go to insane again. I don't like. I think it turns them into bullet sponges, and I'm not a big fan of that. So yeah, but yeah, I usually do warrior difficulty. I leave pretty much everything else default except the time. I always put it for personal play. I always do 120-minute days. Just because I like the longer days. You get more time to gather resources, do quests, and that kind of thing. But your Horde Nights also last longer, which is cool. So, all right. Egg, welcome to the stream. Enjoyed the Alpha 20 video recently. Starting to get excited for it releasing. Oh, I'm right there with you, Egg. Absolutely. All right. Okay. Thank you, Ninja, for taking care of that. I don't know exactly what happened, but you are awesome, and I'm sure that probably needed to go. Let's see. Rattlebrain Ed says, Sav, what would you most want to see before gold? More weapon tiers and variety, more POIs, or more pure survival mechanics? Ooh. That is, oof. I can only pick one? I would have to say, if I can only pick one of those three, I would have to go with POIs. The more POIs means the more to explore, the more secrets to uncover, just the more gameplay. The more POIs, yeah, that would probably, if I could only pick one of those three, I'd probably go more POIs. I like the survival aspects of the game. That would be cool if they bumped that up a little bit. But I'm okay with how the survival aspects are currently. But yeah, more POIs equals more content in the game. So that I would have to go with more POIs. Let's see here. Have to go. Have a nice weekend. See you around. Roman, thank you very, very much for joining. You have a great, great night. Patrick asks, what was your most memorable Horde Night? My very first Horde Night on console. Because I had absolutely no idea what was going on. And I died. I died almost immediately. Yeah, so I think the very first Horde Night on console, the very first time I ever faced a Horde was probably the most memorable. For sure. Bobo Logic, thank you very much for joining the stream. Yeah, they ask, do you know anything about the Traitor/Duke storyline that will be added to 7 Days to Die? I do not. However, I am very intrigued. I think it's going to be, I'm hoping that it's going to be kind of a, you can choose which side to back. Or I'm actually hoping that there's three different things. You can choose to back the Duke or support the Duke. You can choose to back Noah. So there's Duke is the bad guy, Noah's the good guy, or you could choose option 3 and kill them all and become the king of the zombie apocalypse, the king of Navezgane. That I'm hoping that we get multiple paths to choose from. So that's my goal. That's my hope. I'm hoping that I'm really excited about the storyline, guys. I think it's going to add so much. It's going to be so cool. Unfortunately, we're going to have to wait until the game gets closer to gold before we get that. But I don't have any insider info on the way they're going, but I have things that I really wish that they would add, kind of make it add more of an RPG feel to it, give you kind of like in Fallout 4, or not Fallout 4, right? That's a bad example. But in the Fallout franchise or in the Elder Scrolls series, where you can choose which faction to support or which faction you're going to back, or you can choose to not back either of them, back yourself and go into business for yourself. Oh man, I think that'd be so cool. I think it'd be so cool, but we'll have to wait and see. How they go here. Let's see. Bread Sandwich says, as a console player, I cannot relate to your 7 Days to Die Alpha 20 excitement, but I do love hearing about the console update. Also, thanks for everything. You are quite welcome. I completely understand. As a console transplant, that was why I switched to PC, is because I would see all of these awesome, new features, new things that I did not have access to. And I was like, you know what? I love this game too much. I'm tired of waiting. I'm going to go to switch to PC, which unfortunately not everybody can do. I understand that. But for me, I had to make the jump. I had to, because this game was too awesome to not make that jump. So, but I feel you. I understand the console situation absolutely sucks. I am just really encouraged that the Fun Pimps finally released, gave us some information, or something to look forward to. So the console players have not been ignored and forgotten. The console version is going to be getting some love, and I'm really glad that the Fun Pimps clarified that, made that firm. Yes, we have not given up on console. There will be a new console version coming. So that is, that is encouraging. Sucks that it's probably not going to be for a while, but hey, at least there's some light at the end of the tunnel. Let's see here. Is Alpha 20 also going to be on Xbox, PS, PlayStation? No, Alpha 20 is not. Like I said, the console update will probably not go into effect. They're not going to do anything with console until the game goes gold. So, yeah. Let's see here. Kelly asks, do you keep your Horde Night at every 7 days? Not always. Sometimes I like to switch it up. I'll do every 3 days, or I've done playthroughs with Horde every night. Generally speaking, I keep the Hordes to every 7 days, but I'll switch it up from time to time. BBS, what do you think is the best weapon for spiders? They seem to be the worst for me. I usually shoot them, but that is not always optimal. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, spiders suck. I'm not a big fan of spiders. I like the older version of the spiders where they actually crawled up buildings and that kind of thing. They didn't just jump like monkeys. They did more than just jump. They actually used to have the ability to climb up structures, which was cool, because when you built your horde base, you had to take the spiders into consideration. Otherwise, they would just, if you just built a wall like this, they would just literally crawl up the wall and come and smack you in the face. So, yeah, I'm not a big fan of spiders. I think they're annoying. I want to smack them all in the face with a club. As far as the best weapon, I think that range. If they're coming from far enough away, shooting them with a sniper rifle is probably the best bet. Get them before they get the chance close enough to where they actually jump at you, because they come in they'll come at you in a straight line, and if they're far enough away, you can take them out pretty quick. If they're close, it really is just once they get down by your ankles, you just want to swing like mad and try to take them out as quick as you can. But I agree, spiders suck. Not a fan. Let's see here. Patrick says, great Q&A. Had a bunch of fun. I'm excited for Alpha 20. Wish you guys a good night. Well, thank you, Patrick, for joining us. Have a great night as well. Yeah, thank you very much for joining the Q&A. I really appreciate it. Let's see. Union Z, have you seen the new Spider Zombie and Lab Zombie HD textures that got released on 7 Days to Die ArtStation? I have not. No. I will have to. Have they really like tweeted that out or anything like that? Because I haven't seen those yet. But I will, as soon as the stream's done, I will definitely see if I can find those. Because I love all the new artwork they're sending out. Man, the new models look so sick, so sick. Oh, it's gonna be awesome. Let's see here. Super Dave says, I play with Xbox controller. Well, I also play with a controller. I play with the PlayStation controller because I am a console transplant from the PS4. So, believe it or not, guys, there are a lot of 7 Days players who play with controller. So, yeah, that's awesome. Let's see. Klaus says, hey, Saven, love your content. Do you make a mine in your base, or do you farm on the way? I usually so I don't like in PC anyway. In the PC version, I don't like building anything I don't for my home base. I don't like having a mine or anything like that near my home base. I will always pick a secondary site to build my mine. Just because if zombies happen to, I don't like holes around my home base. The odds of them actually collapsing your home base are probably not very high, but maybe it's a superstition of mine. I try to keep my mine a ways away from my home base. Same with my horde base. I keep my horde base a ways away from my home base as well. So yeah, I kind of separate things out into their own little areas if at all possible. All right, Kestro, for somebody that hasn't played 7 Days to Die since its initial alpha release, is there a place to find players to join a world with that you would recommend? So yeah, absolutely. I would highly recommend joining the Discord server. The invite link is in the description of the video. You can make some posts there and definitely be able to find some players. If you wanted, we do have a Savin's World server. There's a vanilla 7 Days to Die server as well as a Darkness Falls sorcery server currently that is open to any member of Savin's Court. Any level tier will get you access. So if you want to play on the Savin's World server, you can definitely do that. Or, if you can't do that, which is totally cool, definitely join the Discord server and make a post there. There's always people, frequently we get people looking to form up groups and that kind of thing on the site. So yeah, hit up the Discord server. That would be my recommendation. All right. Which do you find more annoying, spiders or vultures? Vultures, I think, are more annoying generally, just because they are like on Horde. It depends. On Horde night, I would say spiders. On just like clearing POIs or out in the world, I would say vultures. So yeah, that would yeah. I think overall vultures annoy me more than spiders do. So yeah. With current spiders and practice, a club and spiders are like slow pitch softball. Yes, exactly right. I like waiting for them to jump and then try to smack them in midair. I take glee when I actually can do that. Oh, I love it. Okay. Top Dog says, I get trolls all the time and jerks as well, but I look at it as, hey, they're coming back to watch my videos. That's a plus. Exactly. Yes. Well said, Top Dog. Well said. Scott Cook says, love from Canada, Saven. Keep up the great content. Well, thank you very much, Scott. Thank you very much for watching the videos. Thank you very much for joining the stream. I really appreciate it. Let's see here. Dirty Dan says, just joined. Sorry if this was already asked, Saven. What's your favorite meal to make at home? Well, recently I've kind of made a little bit of a lifestyle change. Although I will be honest with you guys, this week I kind of cheated a little bit and had a few burgers. We hit up a few takeout restaurants this week. But generally speaking, I have been keeping my eating habits and that kind of thing pretty plain and simple. I eat mainly chicken breast and broccoli a lot. So I have a really simple, easy chicken recipe. I dice up chicken breasts and I marinate it in Italian dressing. Bake that off and eat that with some broccoli. It's really simple, really plain, but the chicken actually turns out really awesome. So, yeah, just trying to take care of myself and eat a little healthier. I gave up sugar almost completely. I'll have an occasional like snack every once in a while. But yeah, I gave up soda. I was a huge Mountain Dew drinker for the longest time, and I completely gave up soda. So yeah. Generally speaking, nowadays the things I cook at home are very plain, very basic. So yes. All right. Let's see here. Let's see. I think I'm losing faith in console updates. Tim, don't lose faith. The console update is coming. Like I said, though, it is going to be after the game goes gold. So it is coming. But not anytime soon, unfortunately. But they will get it out there eventually. JJ the Godfather says, oh, I lost it. Is it considered cheating when you fly your gyrocopter and land on top of a huge building to get the best loot super fast? I don't think that's cheating. I mean, it's there. You have the gyro. Get up there and get it. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I always say, guys, play your game your way. If that's what you want to do, if you want to get to the good stuff right away, go for it. One of the first video series I ever released was called Easy Loot. It was back in Alpha 18. I broke down a bunch of POIs that had very easy to access and loot. So no, I don't think there's anything wrong with bypassing all the jerks and getting straight to the good stuff. What are your thoughts on the football player zombie getting removed in Alpha 20? I'm pretty sure they said the cheerleader too. I think it makes sense. You need the football players, like a zombie in a full football uniform with the pads and the helmet and all that fun stuff. Yeah, I guess it'd be possible, but I don't think it would be very, they wouldn't be everywhere, I guess. So having a more generic lineup of zombies, a lot more, you'd find a lot more people in suits or, like the businessman than you would people in football get-ups. So it makes sense. I understand it. I can take or leave the football player zombie. I'm not too upset about it. Honestly, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. I wish they would add more zombies instead of taking away, but that they will down the road. So yeah, I guess that'd be my answer. I just jumped again. In a zombie apocalypse, what fast food would you most miss? Okay. So I honestly do not eat a lot of fast food, except for this week because I was so stressed out and in a hurry trying to do too many things that I cheated on my regular eating habits. So, but yeah, generally speaking, I don't eat a lot. When I lived on the East Coast, I ate way too much Chipotle. I absolutely love Chipotle. I think they put crack in their food, and Chick-fil-A. When I lived down in the Southwest, I would eat too much Chick-fil-A. So I would have to say Chipotle and Chick-fil-A. Those are the two fast food restaurants that I am missing now because where I live, I have neither a Chipotle nor a Chick-fil-A. So Yeah, I'm roughing it, guys. But honestly, guys, I really don't eat. I try not to eat a lot of takeout. Although, again, like I gotta be honest, this past week I did, go a little. I did go a little overboard and hit up some fast food places a few times this past week. So I ain't gonna lie about it. All right. Let's see here. It may be cheating, but I do it anyway. Okay. Hey guys, like I said, everyone play your game your way. I whatever floats your boat, man. Whatever makes you happy, I say go for it. Chicken marinated in Italian dressing is delicious. Absolutely, BB. It is so good and it's so simple. Console version need love very badly. It does. It has needed love for a long time. The whole Telltale situation was terrible. Really, really crappy. Would you ever do a console edition playthrough on your channel? Maybe I might sprinkle in some console. I mean, I actually started my channel on console. So if you guys check, some of my first videos that I've put out are actually on the console version. They're really bad videos, so I will warn you guys ahead of time. But yeah, if you check out my older videos, some of my first videos, they were on the console. So yeah. Let's see. Congrats. Well done, Saven. Thank you, Mason. I'm not sure what you're congratulating me for, but thank you. I will take it. Chicken and broccoli. Yes, I used to hate broccoli. It was like I hated it, but when I grew up, got a little older, my taste buds, I guess, changed, and now I love broccoli. And I'm a chicken guy all the way. I love chicken. Delicious. Let's see. It's not cheating if you made the gyro. Yeah. You play how you want. Exactly right, Ninja. Exactly right. Italian dressing, lemon pepper, and Tony's Creole seasoning. Ooh, that sounds very good, David. Very good. I agree, Ninja. I love lemon pepper. Very good seasoning. Very good. Gotta ask, how did you quit your soda? Because I find it very hard to quit. I just got to the point. So I drank soda like water. I mean, it was bad. Very, very bad. I would drink at least, I would say at least a 44 ounce a day. I drank a lot of soda, and I started noticing that I was feeling sluggish, tired. Didn't matter if I got a good night's sleep or not. I would always get tired during the day, and I just got tired of feeling that way, So I was like, you know what? Let's make some changes here. So even though it was tough to do, and I still love soda, I decided, you know what? It's time for a change. So I just gave it up. I switched to black coffee. I drink black coffee when I wake up in the morning, and yeah. I was just one day, I was just like, I'm done. Enough. And honestly, guys, the change has been night and day. I feel so much better now that I did that. So, yeah. All right. Plus, the football zombie is too American for overseas users, which is why I think they will nerf all American symbols and flags and make it more generic for other markets. You may be right, Bobo. You may be right. Absolutely. American football is just that, American. When you say football, for the rest of the world, it's a completely different sport. So yes, absolutely. You could be completely right. Although I do have to say the word soccer was not invented by Americans. So people, when Americans call it soccer, yeah, that did not come from America. I won't tell you where it came from, but one of the countries that gives America crap for using the word soccer is the country that invented the word soccer. So yeah, look that up. Fun fact. Not throwing any shade, just putting out some info here. But you're absolutely right. Yeah, American football very different than football on the world stage. So maybe you may be right. They may be trying to mass appeal 7 Days to Die, and I think that is part of what they're with a lot of the changes they're making. They're trying to widen the appeal of the game, which is why they're streamlining things and taking out the extremely complicated bits, making things a little more user-friendly, I guess, is the right way to a good way to say it. Let's see. Do you ever know what happened to the raft that got put into the game files? Do you reckon it's ever coming? It's still in the game files. It's still there, but the devs they haven't said like no, this is never going to be in the game. But it's not even feasible to put it in the game until they rework the water system, until they give the water the update that it needs. There's really no point in putting the raft in there until they get the water working the way that water should work. Then water vehicles are not even going to be in the question. So we'll have to wait until they get the water update done. Then we can see from there. You're making me hungry. I could go for a steak salad now. Yeah, I'm making myself hungry. Broccoli chicken, drench it in enough cheese, and it's all good. Mixing water with juice helps wean off of soda. Yes, absolutely. Cranberry helped me. Good. That's a very good tip. But doesn't this take place in America? Yes, technically the game takes place in Arizona. So it is technically set in America. So yeah, you are correct, Shannon. You are correct. Let's see here. Yep, and Bobo is correct that the overseas markets are becoming more and more important to game developers. That's true. That's true. All right, guys, we are about almost 2 hours in here. So I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break, guys, get up, stretch, wet my whistle, refill my water, and we'll go from there. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to play the teaser for the 7 Days to Die Tournament of Champions one more time. Then I'm going to switch it over to the commercials and go take a 5-minute break. So if you haven't yet, guys, make sure and hit that like button. Let YouTube know you're enjoying the stream. But I'm going to go ahead and get these videos playing. And I will be back in a little bit more than 1 minute. Just a few minutes. So hang tight, guys. We'll be back to the Q&A in just a second. Only the strongest of the strong will compete. This is going to be an epic showdown. Only one player can come out on top. How could a run possibly get any better than this? Such speed and accuracy. What a shot! Oh, disaster! These zombie jerks don't stand a chance. This one for the ages. I don't know if he can recover from this. Talk about a tough matchup. A champion will be crowned. Heading into a I'm a man. I chop wood like a man. I break rocks like a man. I build shit like a man. And being such a manly man, I need some manly tools. There's only one place to go to get some manly tools. Now go to Working Stiff's Tools. They have everything a manly man may need. Like this manly chainsaw. Or this manly auger. You call this an axe? Don't be a pussy. Get yourself a manly fire axe. Right here at Working Stiff's Tools, where men are men and in no way overcompensating for anything whatsoever. Be a man. Working Stiff Tools, located on the corner of... Don't be a pussy. Men don't need directions. I'm a man. Working Stiff's Tools. Find it and be a man.
Hey there, folks. My name is Buzz, owner of Buzz's Bar, located in downtown Fairview. My grandpa always used to say, there's nothing better than passing around a jug of moonshine with your buddies after a hard day's work. So grab your buddies and come on down to Buzz's Bar, where we've been serving up our world-famous Grandpa's moonshine since 1922. Pass that jug around and get yourselves shit-faced like it's your last night on Earth. Cause let's face it, folks, it just may be. Buzz's Bar, home of the world-famous Grandpa's moonshine. Hey there, folks. My name's Buzz, owner of Buzz's Bar, proud purveyor of our world-famous Grandpa's line of fine spirits and adult beverages. My grandpa always used to say, everyone deserves to feel awesome. So he mixed up a special batch of moonshine, Grandpa's Awesome Sauce, guaranteed to make you feel awesome. Are you a skinny loser trying to look cool? What? You have so many rolls that you can't see your willy anymore when you look down? I can't see my willy, Carl. Me neither, Bob. Have the boys passed you around more than a jug of our world-famous Grandpa's moonshine? Yeah. It don't matter. Come on down to Buzz's Bar for some Grandpa's Awesome Sauce, cause everyone deserves to feel awesome. I'm so awesome. I can see your willy, Carl. Hey, Buzz. Buzz's Bar, located in downtown Fairview. Come get shit-faced like it's your last night on Earth. Cause let's face it, folks, it just may be. Hey there, folks. My name is Buzz, owner of Buzz's Bar, proud purveyor of our world-famous Grandpa's line of fine spirits and adult beverages. My grandpa always used to say, we all got shit we want to forget. So he mixed up a special batch of moonshine, Grandpa's Forgetting Elixir, available exclusively at Buzz's Bar. Does it feel like life gives you nothing but cornmeal?
Oh, fuck off, cornmeal.
Will those stupid birds just not leave you alone?
Stupid bird.
Did you find your girlfriend being spit roasted by a couple of cowboys?
Arlene! You've been cheating on me with some bearded Jeffrey! You've hurt me for the last time, Arlene! That's it! You and I are done! There was 2 guys in there! She was getting spit roasted and I was at home waiting for her!
Then come on down to Buzz's Bar for some Grandpa's Forgetting Elixir. Cause we all got shit we wanna forget. Buzz's Bar, located in downtown Fairview. Come get shit-faced like it's your last night on Earth. Cause let's face it, folks, it just may be.
Hi, folks. My name is Jared, owner of Poppin' Pills, and when you need, squirrel. At Poppin' Pills, we provide only the best in pharmaceuticals, guaranteed to help cure whatever ails you. How can I make that guarantee? Because I personally test every product before we offer it to the public. Our dedicated staff is always there to serve, like our in-house nurse, Nancy, or Sylvia. So I should buy a boat. So come on down to Poppin' Pills, located in downtown Fairview, for all of your pill poppin' needs. Ooh, squirrel! Poppin' Pills. Do some drugs.
And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. I am back. Thank you very much for hanging with me. I feel much better after getting up and walking around for a little bit. So, yes, awesome. We are going into hour 3 of our Q&A. So if you guys have any questions that you would like me to answer, make sure and get down in the chat, drop them there, and I will answer everything that I can. And again, guys, if you haven't yet, make sure and hit that like button, let YouTube know that you are enjoying the stream. And if you're new to the channel and a big fan of 7 Days to Die, consider hitting that subscribe button as well. I release videos covering 7 Days to Die every single week. So, and with Alpha 20 coming up, I'm so excited. Plus, the 7 Days to Die Tournament of Champions will be making its debut here soon. Really excited for that, guys. It's going to be so much fun. So, yes. Hey, big boy. How you doing? Down he goes. All right. Let's keep on rolling here, guys. Let's see here. Let's see. Kestro says, favorite POI from a loot, aesthetic, and personal favorite perspective. Boy, I'm always so bad at picking my favorite favorites, POIs and that kind of thing. I go with the old school. So I'm a console transplant. One of my favorite POIs is the police station. I love it. It's not the best in the current version, loot-wise and that kind of thing. However, it is still a pretty awesome little POI. The new updated Red Mesa is pretty awesome. That's a great POI. I love the house POI that has the giant bunker underneath of it. That one is awesome as well. So yeah, I would have to go with those. Plus, I think I'd have to add Bob's Boars and Carl's Corn to that list just because it has Grace, and I love Grace. So yes, see, Neon Phoenix says that was amazing, and I'm already going to sub. Oh, that's awesome to hear, Neon Phoenix. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate the support. Omar says I love the commercials. Thank you very much. That is awesome. I'm glad you enjoy those. In Alpha 20, I'm going to be releasing some more commercials for 7 Days to Die. So we'll get an updated list of commercials to look forward to. So let's see here. Let's keep on rolling. What is your favorite zombie movie? Ooh, that's a very good question. Oh wow. There are so many good ones. I mean, you could go old school, or you could go new school. This may be a little controversial, but I'm going to say, oh, wow. Am I going to get in trouble for this? I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to say Dawn of the Dead. And here's why. At the end of that movie, so they hole up in the mall, everything goes to crap. They hole up in the mall, and at the end of the movie, they jump on the boat and they escape, right? And you're thinking, oh, yes, they made it. They escaped to safety. But at the very, very end, the post-credit scene, the boat pulls up to a dock, and there are zombies everywhere. So the movie leaves you with the impression that all of these people that you've gotten to, you've cheered for the entire movie are now dead. They're all dead. So there were no survivors of that group that you cheered for so much, even though they made their heroic escape from the mall. The end credit scene where they pull up to the dock and there's zombies everywhere, I think is I think I would have to say that's probably what tips it over the top for me. I'm also a huge fan of Shaun of the Dead. I think that movie is hilarious and awesome. And if you haven't seen it, what's wrong with you? Go watch it right now. I don't even mind if you dip out on the stream to go watch it. But yeah. I mean, I'm a big fan of zombie movies. I love zombies in general. They're one of my favorite horror creatures, I guess. But the old, I'm a big fan of the old school zombie movies. But yeah, the reason I said the updated Dawn of the Dead is just that end scene takes it over the top for me. I love it. It's just so awesome. It's like, yes, they all made it. And then no, they died. The zombie movies I'm not a big fan of are any zombie movies that the zombies run, because zombies don't run. I'm sorry. So the fast zombies, in my opinion, don't make sense. So if there are running zombies, I don't think Dawn of the Dead had running zombies. I think they were slow zombies. So I might have just totally contradicted myself, but I was a fan of 28 Days, 28 Days Later. Those were cool. Those are probably the closest to running zombie movies that I would consider decent, but I'm just not a big fan of running zombies. I don't think zombies should run. So just my opinion. That's not a zombie. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to move on. How would I rate my chances in a real zombie apocalypse? 0. I would have 0 chance. Yes, 0. I would be one of the first to die. I am not unrealistic in my my expectations of survival. Yes, slim to none. It would be an overstatement. I think none to none would probably be closer. Let's see here. That was the crap version. yeah. I know. It's like I said. I thought that pick would probably rub some people the wrong way. The original. There's a big argument to be made. The original was much better. I just love that ending. I just that that end credit scene, just it takes it over the top for me, guys. I love it. I just love it, because let's be honest, guys, in a zombie apocalypse, it's not going to be anything like the movies or the TV shows that you see. It's going to be nothing but death everywhere, and the only human beings that will be alive are going to be the worst of the worst. So yeah, it's not going to be like you see on TV or in movies. It's going to be an absolute shit show. And I pray to God that none of us ever have to face anything remotely like that. Because I wouldn't want to live. I'd be Dale. I would be Dale, from The Walking Dead. I would not want to live in that world. I don't think I would last long at all. So if I happen to hole up with the group and survive for a little bit, I'd end up like Dale. There's a line that I would not be willing to cross. Just not who I am. So yeah. All right. Absolutely loving the stream. Well, thank you, Top Dog. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Glad you guys aren't thinking I'm too much of a fool for my choice in zombie movies. All right. Let's see. Thoughts on Return of the Living Dead. Oh, I hear a dog. Where's he at? There you are. Hey, puppy. Hey, puppy. What you doing, buddy? You biting the railing? Bad dog. Oh, he's not dead. Now he's dead. Oh, love it. Hey, cowboy. Why is it always a cowboy? It's almost always a cowboy in this real life. Oh, hobo cowboy. Sleeping in a little electrical garage in the waterworks. All right. I'm sticking with 7. In a real zombie apocalypse, I get at least 1 pass. Let's see. Tug Beard Transmissions. Welcome to the stream. Longtime viewer, big fan. Hopefully you'll hear more from me. Speaking of bleak endings, especially after 28 franchise mention, yes. How about end of 28 weeks, closing credits when they appear in Paris? Yes. Oh, yes. Exactly right. Yes. With an average estimate of 120.5 firearms per capita in U.S., that would be an interesting breakdown. Yeah. So like I said, if there were ever an apocalypse scenario, Yeah, there are a lot of guns in the United States. Ammunition is going to be the problem because the ammo will eventually run out. There's going to be more guns than there already are more guns than people here in the United States. And, you know, I don't get too political too much, but I believe that every human being should have the right to defend themselves. So I am a supporter of firearms rights, and I actually own firearms myself. So unless the government's listening, in which case I went for a boat trip and they just kind of fell out of my boat into the lake, so I don't know what happened to them. Just kidding. I'm joking. But yeah, it kind of drives me crazy, guys. There are people out there who actually are rooting for societal breakdown. They are rooting for it. They want it to happen. They think they're like, yeah, come on, zombie apocalypse. No, you're an idiot. You are so stupid. You do not realize we are the most blessed generation in the history of mankind. And especially those of us here in America, you guys, people do not understand how good we have it. The technology that we have everything, information at our fingertips. It's these people who are wishing for societal breakdown. I just want to slap them all upside the head. I mean, I just want to smack them because that is so stupid. So stupid. They think it's going to be, you know, like you see in the movies where they're going to make they're going to be the big hero to say, no, it is going to be an absolute shit show if it ever happens. That's why I pray to God every day that we will not have to face anything like that in our lifetime. The people who are wishing for this kind of crap to happen are stupid. They are just stupid. Absolutely stupid. Okay, rant over. All right. Name your Fallout character, Jeremy. Okay. It hasn't been easier to be alive than it is right now. Absolutely right, Schneidi. Absolutely right. 100%. What did you think of the movie Warm Bodies? Warm Bodies. I don't know if I ever saw Warm Bodies. I don't remember that offhand, Shannon. I don't remember that movie. So it's possible I've seen it, but I don't remember. Can't remember that off the top of my head. Maybe give me a little brief synopsis of the movie in the comments. Maybe that'll jog my memory to see if I've actually seen it. They're rooting for societal breakdown because they haven't equipped themselves for cooperative societal advancement. Yeah, I mean, I think there's just some people in the world that just want to watch the world burn, and it's most of the time it's because of personal inadequacies, personal issues, personal insecurities. A lot of times there's a lot of jealousy and resentment and crap like that, and they're like, you know what, if I can't have this, then nobody will, so yeah, whatever. Just unfortunately the world we live in. Hard times create strong men create good times create weak men, and weak men create hard times. It is kind of a cycle. It's interesting. So when I was in college, I was a political science history major, and it's really interesting when you study history how similar societies actually are. They go in cycles. Now every society is different, but they all kind of follow the same kind of pattern. So yeah, it's very interesting. I would highly recommend people take a look at history and follow the patterns, and then take a look at where we are now and try not to pee your pants. Anyway, we'll keep on moving. A possible way to survive a zombie apocalypse is to move to Antarctica. Yeah, I mean, it might be difficult to resupply when your supplies are gone. I don't know. I mean, I guess you could make like indoor, do an indoor farm kind of situation, but I guess it's possible. But yeah, I anything like that. we'd be screwed, guys. I mean, though I don't even like to joke about any kind of apocalyptic situation because it would not be pretty. It would not be pretty. All right, let's keep on rolling. People who want a Fallout world are young and stupid. An enjoyable retirement would be non-existent. Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. And unfortunately, I mean, there are those people in the world, man. There are. Video stream quality is very blurry. Okay. Everything checks out on my end, but it could be. Warm Bodies is a Romeo and Juliet between a zombie. Oh yes. I remember that one. Yes, that was a good movie. It was kind of it was from the zombie's perspective, right? The zombie was the Romeo guy, right? If I'm remembering right. Yeah, I think that's the right movie. Yes, I do remember that movie, and yes, it was great. But correct me if I'm wrong. It was the narration was from the zombie's perspective, if I remember right. If that, hopefully, that's the right movie that I'm thinking about. But if it is, yes, that movie was fun. That movie was awesome. We're falling. Oh, oh, I love it. Right. Okay. Good. Yes, I do remember that movie. Yes, I saw. I definitely have seen that, and it is a fun movie. It is awesome. All right. Hey guys, how you doing? I'm gonna smack you. Smack for you too. Oh, you didn't die? Here, now you're dead. Okay. All right. Good quality for me. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you. Soon Gao. I hope I think, like I said, everything on my end looks good, so I don't know, we'll see. So Schneidi says stream looks good to him. Good. That's good to see. Well, I'm gonna go. Hopefully I'll see you. Umbrium Black, thank you very much for joining the stream. I really do appreciate it. Glad you were able to make it. Have an awesome night. How do I think a boss like Nemesis would work in 7 Days to Die? I'm really looking forward to them adding in the special infected. Those are coming down the road. They won't be in Alpha 20, but I'm really excited. I think they'd be really cool. Adding in the specialty boss like zombies. I'm really looking forward to those. I think they will really add something to 7 Days for sure. I always go for demolition expert perk so I can pick up landmines. Actually, you let's see here. You'd actually want to go into infiltrator if you want to pick up landmines. So get that up to level 3. Demolition expert will make your landmines deal more damage and will give you the ability to craft the landmines. So yeah, absolutely. Okay. Top 3 favorite skill trees for a fresh character in 7 Days to Die. I would have to say strength. Oh, wow. Top 3. Well, my bottom's perception. That's easy. So the top 3 would have to be strength. Strength's probably going to be the top. Intellect, because of better barter. But is that enough? Because that's pretty much, better barter is really the only must-have in intellect. Charismatic nature is great for multiplayer, but once you get better barter up to level 3, you're pretty much good. I would probably go strength, fortitude, and agility. And then with your intellect, get that better barter up to level 3. So if I had to choose only 3, I would go strength, fortitude, and agility. Because I think there's more overall useful perks in each one of these trees than there are in perception and intellect. Will the update make my server unable to play anymore? You will have to create a new world, Franklin, when the Alpha 20 update hits, for sure. Let's see. Christopher says I have 850 hours in 7 days. Very nice. And as I was playing today, I realized I didn't know if power attacking with salvaging tools produced less yield. Maybe it was something that was true in previous alphas. No. So the amount of resources you can gather is set. No matter if you use regular attacks or power attacks with the tool, you'll get the same amount of resources. That will not change. The only thing, as long as you're using the right tool for the job. So if you're mining, you use your auger, there is no power attack. What am I saying? Let's say you're chopping down trees with your axe. If you use a regular attack or a power attack, you're going to get the same amount of resources from the tree. Let's see. I wondered if more block damage decreases yield. Yeah, no, it does. It doesn't. As long as you're using the right tool for the job. So as long as, like, if you're salvaging parts, you want to make sure and use a wrench, ratchet, or impact driver. And it does not matter if you use power attacks or regular attacks, you'll get the same amount of resources no matter what. It also doesn't matter if you use a wrench or an impact driver. You'll get the same amount of resources. The only benefit the impact driver has is that it breaks down blocks a lot faster. All right. Let's see here. Specialized on tree per 7 days lately. Lots of fun. Strength comes first, though, always. Yeah, strength is has generally speaking has always been my go-to. Not only do you have awesome melee weapons, Pummel Pete and Skull Crusher, Sexy Rex is a must. You've got the construction perks, Miner 69er and Motherload, Boomstick for shotguns. Just and even a single point to Master Chef at the beginning of the game can be the difference between life and death. So yeah, strength has so many awesome perks. Let's see. No walls base challenge. Pillars and floors only. Pillars must be at least one space apart. Ooh, that sounds interesting. That might be fun. Come up with some very interesting base builds that way. Hey, boys. Single line, please. Single file line. Thank you. Thank you. Hello. Hey, lady. Hello. She did. So what do you guys think? Is this gonna glitch out like it did last time for us? Or will we actually be able to complete this quest? Hey, buddy. Come on. This way. Good job. All right. We're about to find out. Entering into the last room here. Come on down, boys. Come on down. There you go. One for you. One for you. All right, you get two. There we go. And the last one. Oh, we got a kappa. Ooh, we got two kappas. Come over, take me alive, baby. Oh, Ron. Oh, Ron. You coming out, buddy, or are you stuck? Are you stuck? Don't just spit at me. That's just rude. You joke. All right. And big boy, this should be it. This should be the clear. Here we go. And yeah, it didn't glitch out, guys. We were able to finish it. Very nice. All right. And out we go. Here, I can demonstrate. All right, so here. That's that gave us 10 wood. And that gave us, wait a second. Did I not do that right? Hold on a second. Let's try that again. All right. That gave us 17 wood. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right, I'll explain what's going on here, guys. And that gave us 10. Okay. So these spikes, there are two different kind of resources in the game, or what I like to call resources. There are static resources and there are variable resources. So static resources never change. You will always get the same amount no matter what. variable resources will change. So when breaking down wood items like spikes and that kind of thing, the wood in those blocks is variable, meaning you'll get a range. So it can be 10 to 20. So once you start breaking down that block, once the block actually spawns into the world, that is when the amount of resources has been determined. So it doesn't, it doesn't, ooh, that hurt. So it changes. It's different from block to block because the amount of resources is variable. Let me see if I can. All right, we'll do this. I want to try to demonstrate this this properly. Let's grab some fuse boxes, and I will. Oh, there we go. We'll do it like this. Okay, and I will grab a wrench. Now the electrical parts in this are variable, are variable. They change. The amount of resources you can gather changes. But the lead or the iron, I believe, is the same every time. So we should get 10 iron from every one. So there we got 5 electrical parts and 10 iron, right? So we'll drop the 10 iron. We'll drop the iron. We'll drop the electrical parts. Now we should still get 10 iron from this because it is, yep, boom, there you go. 10 iron from that fuse box. So there you go. For static resources, it does not matter if you power attack or you regular attack with your tool. Does not matter at all. For variable resources, again, it does not matter, but there's a range of resources that you can get. So hopefully that makes sense. All right. Any interest in Back 4 Blood? I've seen some things on it. It looks interesting. I've heard that the story or the single player is fun, is cool, but the multiplayer is not so fun. So that's what I've heard. Can't say that for sure myself, but that's what I've heard. But it looks pretty cool. It looks interesting. All right. I know he stacked the deck with console cheats, but does anyone else get anxiety when he ignores dropped loot? Yes. That actually, people gave me grief about that last time too. Sorry guys, I forgot to check the bags. Since this is my testing world, I have access. I don't really focus on the looting. And honestly, I think this is the second POI we've cleared in this stream. So I've been more focused on interacting with chat than I have actually playing the game, which is cool. Yeah, that's why I love Fridays, guys. I playing the game's cool, but it's more about interacting with all of you guys. So yes, I understand. Ignoring the loot is a no-no in a lot of people's eyes, but this is my testing world. This is my tutorial world. So pretty much everything is at my, I just spawn in what I need when I do videos. If I were playing a regular playthrough, it would be completely different. So yeah, but I understand the concern. All right. Do zombies increase to radioactive based on level or game stage? Both, because level affects game stage. It's all game stage related. So let's see here. Like right now, my game stage is 648, and that's actually down because I've killed myself in a few of my videos. So when you die, the game stage goes down. Level 300, I believe, game stage is normally 720 or 740, something like that. So yeah, level affects game stage, and game stage affects which zombies will spawn into the world. Let's see here. I was worried more damage on block yielded less overall. Yeah, nope. It's the amount of damage does not affect what resources you get as long as you're using the right tools. All it does is increase how quickly you actually get those resources. The resources themselves are set. You'll get the same amount no matter what. When he passes loot boxes without grabbing the loot. Yes, exactly right. You're always eloquent in your son's making, always learning from ye. Well, that's awesome. I really appreciate that. I'm glad I'm definitely glad that you learned something from the videos. That's the whole point, guys. I love hearing that. How often do I stream? I stream every Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern time every Friday night. I might throw in an occasional off the cuff stream here and there, but every Friday starting at 7 p.m. Eastern, I am live on YouTube. So yes. Did they fix the ammo like AP, HP, and normal? They did indeed. I actually released a video on that. I think it was update, I want to say 19.4 is when they fixed the ammo in 7 days. It used to be that HP ammo was like OP. It worked. It did even more damage to armored zombies when actually it's supposed to deal no damage or very reduced damage. Actually, no damage to armored zombies. And HP or regular ammo and AP ammo did the exact same amount of damage. But that was fixed. I believe it was 19.4. But if you check the channel, I did do an update video on ammo. I think it was just 19.4. I'm almost positive it was 19.4. So it's a matter of perception, not reality. I knew it probably wasn't reduced, but I didn't know about the ranges numbers behind it. Yeah, it is a perception thing. I did extensive tests on salvage operations, how that perk works, and how the actual resource gathering mechanic actually works in the game. I did that quite a while ago just to figure out exactly what was going on, and that's how I figured out the what I call static resources versus variable resources and all that fun stuff. So yeah, it does seem sometimes like the resources you gather more with certain actions than others, but it's just in actuality, it's not actually the case. So also a new game coming called Night of the Dead. Haven't checked it out deeply yet, but sounds similar to 7 Days to Die. I'll have to check into that, Kelly. Interesting. Yeah, I'm always looking for new games, new survival crafting games that to introduce to the channel. Every month I try to bring a new game or a new version to the channel. So yeah, I'll definitely look into that. Let's see. BAP Home 3TGS. I know that's not your name, and I know I said it completely wrong, but welcome to the stream. Says, hello, Saven. Awesome to watch your stream. Hope you're having a good one. I am having a great day. Absolutely. Friday's my favorite day of the week, just because I get to hang out and chat with all you fine folks. So I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Is there a story behind your closer, King of the Hill on the bell curve? Interest in statistics or math in general? Something that stuck. So the idea behind that actually came. All right, I'll tell you guys the story. So when I was growing up, I have 2 older brothers, 2 younger brothers. I was smack dab in the middle. So I was always my older brothers were always the ones who played the game, right? So I never really developed the hand-eye coordination. It wasn't as highly developed as my brothers, just because I didn't have as much time actually holding a controller and playing it. But I was very, very good at figuring out how games worked, how to actually pass the game, all the secrets and that kind of thing. So the saying, the average gamer is always king of the hill on the bell curve. It's more designed to say that just because you may not be, like, if you put me in a first person shooter game, I would suck. I'm not good at first person shooters. I'm not good at aiming. I'm not good at that kind of thing. But just because you're not the absolute tip top best, does not mean, you shouldn't be denigrated or feel bad about that. There are so many more average, quote unquote, average gamers out there. And I'm one of them. I will never claim to be a professional gamer or, great at everything when it comes to games. And I don't think there are very many people out there who can make that claim, and nor should they. Everybody has their strengths and their weaknesses, and everybody, the vast majority of people are just regular, average, everyday people who enjoy video games. That was me. That's who I am. I love 7 Days to Die. I love gaming. I've loved gaming since I was very, very little. It's played a huge part of my life. So yes, it was just a clever. It was a clever way of saying that even though I may not be the best player or have, I might not be a professional, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And I enjoy video games, and I enjoy the whole experience. So yeah, I'm not a math nerd, but I am good with numbers. So that did play a little bit of a role in that saying, because yeah, I just thought it was a nice way of saying that being quote unquote average is awesome. I would much rather be. I could not even like the competitive gamers in the world. I couldn't even imagine. I mean, that's not my thing at all. So yeah, I couldn't imagine doing competitive gaming. It would, yeah, it's not up my alley. I'm happy, I'm happy being the gamer at the level that I'm at. I'm happy at being able to, show people the insights that I have gleaned by playing the game. And I am happy enjoying the video game however I choose to play it. And I hope everybody out there feels the exact same way, that they can play the game the way they want to play it. The whole point of a video games, guys, is to have fun, is for the enjoyment. So I've never been a super competitive person. I use video games as an escape from the craziness, the madness of the real world. And I don't think trying to, I don't know. I don't know. That's kind of where that came from. So I hope that makes that makes sense to you guys. I hope you understand my thoughts behind the saying and where the saying came from. Because one thing I hate in the gaming community is tearing other people down. So I don't think there's any need for that whatsoever. That's why, like I said, you'll never find me playing first-person shooter games, especially I watched some videos online of people just tearing each other apart over a stupid video game. It's like, come on, guys, play the game and have fun. Can't you just play the game and have fun? Yeah. Anyway, I will move on. Can you build a base underwater? You can, absolutely. The water is still wonky. It's difficult. It doesn't there's holes in the water a lot of times when you build in water, but yeah, you can. I'm hoping they will that when they fix the water that it'll be even cooler to build underwater. But yeah, it's possible. It's possible. Jamie, welcome to the stream. I love your how-to videos. Well, that's great. I'm glad that you enjoy the videos. That's awesome. Awesome to hear. What's the toughest base you have ever made? Toughest in what sense, Jamie? Toughest to build? Or yeah, I guess like most effective? Or are you saying toughest as in most effective? Yeah, I guess I would a little more clarification on that, and I might be able to answer that question for you. I'm not exactly sure what you mean by toughest. So, makes sense why 7 Days to Die appeals to you, even if you can't 360 no scope a zombie jerk. Your ability of building survival mechanics levels of field. Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. Again, like I said, guys, I am a crap shot. I would not claim to be a first-person shooter savant, but I do have a pretty good ability to figure things out, I guess. All right, somebody was asking for let's see, some more Arlene popcorn. So absolutely. Let's go make some Arlene popcorn here. All right. So we're going to have to, I think the pit's still under there. Let's see here. Is it? Yep, it's still there. Okay. Give me a second, guys. I will get the pit made here. We'll bring in some lovely volunteers. And we'll make some Arlene popcorn. I love Arlene popcorn. So much fun. There we go. All right. Should I clear those out? Doesn't really matter, but we'll clean it up a little bit. Oh, there's a hole right there. All right, give me a second, guys. I gotta fix a hole. Gotta fix a hole. Where you at, Steel Block? No, not you. Darn it. Hit the wrong button. Try that again. That's the one we want. All right. You can get dropped. We don't need you, and I don't need you, and I don't need you anymore. All right. Let's get this hole plugged up. We'll grab some pipe bombs. We will invite some lovely ladies to a party, and we will blow them to kingdom come. All right. We need some pipe bombs. We'll use pipe bombs. I like pipe bombs. They're fun. There we go. That can be dropped. I don't need that anymore. Let's throw these in there. Boom, boom, and boom. All right, guys. You ready for some zombie popcorn? There we go. All right. Well, I'm going to do this. Let's turn off AI for now. Let's bring in a whole bunch of Arlenes. We'll do ferals so that they're running. There we go. Let's do 50. Let's do 50 of them. Hey, ladies. How are you doing? Hope you're having a great day. We're making some popcorn. Shoot a little bit to get their attention. We'll put ourselves into position. There we go. Turn on their AI. Come on, ladies. Come on up. I'm over here. Come and get me. Up they come. Down they go. There they are. Come on up, ladies. Come on. You can get me. I'm right here. Come get me. Look at that. Look at all the Arlenes, ladies and gentlemen. All right, there we go. So let's oh no, I don't want to do that. Get over there. There we go. Okay. Hit the wrong button. We want to fill this hole with a hole. We want like super popcorn, right? That should be good. All right, guys, here we go. Here we go. Whee! Oh, I love it. Oh, I love Arlene popcorn. It's so much fun. Oh, I love that. I love that. Oh, did somebody survive? Did we have a survivor? Or did we have somebody wander over? We might have. Yeah, Screamer. Screamer. All right. Hey, lady. How are you? We'll get some regular zombie popcorn going on here. I could just spawn some zombies, Arlene's down in the pit. Like that. More popcorn incoming. Hey, Screamer. Oh, I missed the popcorn. Oh, see, this is a pit base, guys. Zombies come up. Oh, more of them are spawning in. They fall down. You drop in your pipe bombs. You blow them up. So much fun. Oh, real quick. Buck says, thank you for Arlene popcorn. You are quite welcome. Thank you very much for that generous super chat. That is awesome. That is very awesome. Thank you so much. Yes, I love Arlene popcorn. It's so much fun. Thank you very much, Buck, for that super chat. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Let's get some more in here. See, that's the problem with during the daytime. The zombies move so slow. What do you guys think? One more round of zombie popcorn, Arlene popcorn? Oh, they just fell. They're like, oh, don't forget about us. Wait for us. Oh, I love it. All right. That's enough. You guys all die now. All die now. We want Arlene. She's our favorite. There we go. 50 more Arlenes, guys. Let's see if we can really send them sky high. Let's throw in a whole bunch more. Get them all over the pit here. All right. This is going to be a big explosion. There we go. That should be good. We just don't want them to disappear. We don't want them to despawn. All right, guys, here we go. Boom! So much fun. I love it. I love it. Let's see. All right, let me get back to chat now, guys. Fight pit Arlene's versus bear. Let's see. How do you get air to an underwater base? So the easiest way I found to make underwater bases is build your structure and then fill it with like hay bales. That'll get rid of the water inside. Once you have a solid foundation, solid structure for your underwater base, once there's empty space, as long as there's no water, the air just appears. So, all right, there's still somebody out there. Hi. Yeah, it just as long as there's space and no water, you can breathe. So you don't actually have to build like a tunnel or anything down. So yeah, it's that's the way it kind of currently works. So make an underwater base, but it's not really effective for vanilla survival. Yes, very true. I think if you're gonna make an underwater base, you're basically just gonna do it for fun. It's not really going to be. It's not going to be the most effective or practical base build, but yeah, you definitely can. It's just I would recommend doing it more for fun than I would for survival, for sure. Yeah, I think you can use buckets or fill in the space. Yeah, my go-to is hay bales. If you fill it with hay bales, so you make your base, make your box or your structure, and then fill the inside with hay bales. That'll get rid of all the water inside. So yeah. I mean the toughest base to withstand a blood moon horde. I think it would all depend on your build. But the killing corridor style bases are really effective. Honestly, I prefer simple bases over really complex bases. Something as simple as this, even without the sledges, is extremely effective. Here, let me demonstrate. I'll get inside here, and we'll do it like this. Ladies, I need your help. Come and get me. I'm right in here. So something as simple as this. You see how they run, they stop, they jump. They run, they stop, they jump. That gives you plenty of time. Let's switch to our vulture here. So that gives you plenty of time to just straight shots, straight down the pipe. Boom, boom, boom. If you don't have your robotic sledges here, you still have plenty of time to take them out before they can get to you. This works really well with machine guns as well. So M60 or SMG or tactical assault rifle all work really well with this kind of build. The killing corridors are great as well. You really don't have to go too fancy when it comes to making it an effective horde base. So you can go pretty. Even something as simple as this is highly effective. Works well the entire night through. Yeah, this is actually an AFK base, guys. I could literally just sit here all night long, and my sledges will do all the work for me. So yeah, boom, she's dead. Yeah, I could literally just sit there all night long, wouldn't have to fire a shot, and this base would take care of the horde. Come on up, Larlene. Last one. So yeah, I'm sitting inside there. Zombies run up, they stop, they jump, they stop, they jump, and then boom, they get fired upon. And she did. There we go. So yeah, you don't have to go crazy, guys. You don't have to build like elaborate, crazy. In fact, I recommend against that. Sometimes if you try to get too clever, you try to go too big. Oh, here, let me. I told you guys I would loot the boxes here. So let's go ahead and we'll do some looting. There we go. What do you got for me? Money and a cap. All right. There we go, guys. I remember the loot boxes or the loot bags for that one. So yeah, sometimes if you try to get too clever and try to go too complicated, the base will actually fail. If you keep it simple, your base will actually work out a lot better for you. So yeah, keep it simple. Don't try to go too crazy, and you can make some very strong, very tough, very effective horde bases. All right, Bobo Logic, thank you very much for joining. Have a great night. I really appreciate it. Let's see. If there was one thing you can bring back from one of the older alphas, what would it be and why? I kind of miss the old system where you would actually get better at using an item by using the item. So if you want to get better at using a pistol, be more effective at using a pistol, you would actually have to fire a pistol. If you want to get better at wielding a tool, you would actually have to wield the tool. So I kind of miss that. That was something I thought was cool. I understand why they changed it. Like again, they're trying to streamline and make things more appealing to a wider audience. So I understand why they changed it, but that is something that I loved. So, all right, let's keep rolling here. Once tried to kill my character by walking around underwater for 15 minutes. Ended up using spikes. Do you think they'll fix it? Is that true? You were underwater for 15 minutes and you didn't die? It's crazy. I will be honest, guys. I don't spend a lot of time in water because the water in 7 days is atrocious. So, yeah, I really don't. I don't spend too much time in water. But I'm really hoping they pushed it back to Alpha 21. So hopefully they will get water fixed because it's needed an update for a very long time. Rattlebrain Ed, I'm out. Need some sleepy time. I'll look for you next week. Same time, same Sav time, same Sav channel. Thanks for the content. Well, you are quite welcome, Rattlebrain Ed. Thank you very, very much for joining. I'm actually going to be wrapping up the stream here in just a little bit. So you're jumping off right at the right time. So do you always use a base or do you ever run around outside during a blood moon? Yeah, I sometimes do. Like the Whisker Biscuits, they call it, I think they call it Horde on the Run. And I kind of like that concept. I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, occasionally I will take on hordes without a base. I'll do hordes on the ground. So I'll run through the streets and use my club or my weapons and not hole up. So yeah, absolutely. Excuse me. Let's see here. I tried that base once on Xbox. It didn't work how I thought it would. Are you talking about these bases over here that I demonstrated? Yeah, all of these bases here will not work on console. Console AI is completely different from PC AI. If you go back in earlier on in the stream, I kind of demonstrated one of the most effective console horde bases. Really simple to build. So yeah, you could when the replay goes up, I would recommend checking that out. I demonstrate a really simple, easy, yet highly effective Horde Knight base for the console versions. But yeah, these bases here, they will not work on the console version. Shopping mini bike basket. Yeah, I used to love I mean, the mini bike is all we had in console. So when you got yourself, you finally got yourself the ability to make the mini bike, get one together, and slap that basket on there. Oh, loved it. You lost all stamina but did not die. That is weird. I thought you take damage underwater. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to test that out. Definitely might have to. There might be a future video in the works there, Shannon. So yeah. Like I said, I've never I've kind of stayed away from water in 7 days. I've been waiting for it to get the update that it needs because the water is terrible in this game. So yeah, that's interesting. I'm definitely gonna have to check that out. All right. The learning by doing system is in the Darkness Falls mod. Yes, it is. That was really cool. I'm glad that Kane brought that back for the Darkness Falls mod. I actually debuted. We actually have played Darkness Falls, the Darkness Falls mod on this channel. One of my live streams. We played quite a bit of Darkness Falls, and one of our servers is actually the Savin's World servers is actually dedicated to Darkness Falls. So very, very good mod. Absolutely. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe I'm going to wrap it up and call it a night. I want to thank you all very, very much for joining me this evening. I had an absolute blast. Be on the lookout for news for the 7 Days to Die Tournament of Champions. I am extremely excited for this project. It's gonna be a blast working with so many different creators, and I think you guys are gonna love the concept, the tournament itself, the style, the format. It's going to be so much fun. So that will be coming very, very soon. Keep checking back with the channel. I'll be posting updates as we go. But yeah, again, for the members of Savin's Court, I do apologize for failing to post about the Ask Savin stream in advance. That was my fault. Next week, we will answer all of the Savin's Court questions that I receive. So we'll kick off next week by answering those. So yeah, thank you guys very, very much. Again, guys, on your way out, if you haven't yet, make sure and hit that like button. Let YouTube know you enjoyed the stream. And definitely check back next week, guys. I will be live again next Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Same as I forget who said it, but same Sav time, same Sav channel. Well done. Well said. Anyway, guys, thank you again for joining. But for now, this is Savin saying thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me in Savin's World. And remember, the average gamer is always king of the hill on the bell curve. Have a great night, everyone.